Hey everyone, it's Cray here. Welcome to stream. Today's stream might be a pretty long one, I don't know. I'm resuming that Ditto hunt. Anyway, by the way, I honestly don't know, but since it's gonna be a long stream, excuse me, probably be a long stream, but I also want to talk to you. Sorry, I got distracted and talk about it. I got kind of distracted. Anyway. What I was meaning to say is, I didn't intend to go on as long as an absence as I did, but some not so great, excuse me, my throat's acting up. Some not so great stuff's been happening in my life right now. I've been a little bit busy with some stuff. I've not been feeling super good. It's hard to talk about. Like, I generally don't feel super comfortable on that, but I've been feeling kind of depressed, and, well, to say the least, it's been making me a lot less active in streaming just in general, so there's going to be a few less streams than usual. I don't want it to be, like, too bad, but I don't know how things are going to go. Anyway, I'll try to, like, explain things the more I go on the video. I guess, first of all, before we even talk about that, though, I should talk about what I'm doing right now. Anyway, I didn't really want to do, like, a lot of XP farming or anything, or do a lot off-stream, and I decided this would be, like, the last major shiny hunt I did, so I've just been doing a few things in my spare time, but basically, I need a little bit of cash in game right now, so I'm planning on doing a few things. It shouldn't take very long. First thing is this. You can get a bottle cat battling Nina every day. I believe I might have showed this off on stream once. I don't remember. It's not very hard to do. If you haven't noticed, I don't know if I showed my team for very long, probably not even more than a second, but I actually have, like, most of my normal online battle team up right now, and I haven't really used them on stream, but, well, maybe I've used them once or twice, I don't remember, I don't think so, but basically that has to do with why all these Pokemon are in my party right now. I'm trying to get them all level 100, and I figured while I'm shiny hunting, I can get probably level 100 on most of these guys. Not all of them, but I can probably do, like, a little bit of extra training and get everyone ready for online with maxed out IVs, probably. Guess we'll see. But, yeah, okay, so should touch up on what I was talking about earlier. Like I said, I don't really want to talk about it too much, but I'll try to do a synopsis. It has to do with what I was mentioning earlier, and how, I guess this was like your stream, how I was feeling kind of upset then. I don't know if I was talking about it too much, but I mentioned how I'm struggling to get a girlfriend, and that's part of it. It's hard to talk about. I've been feeling, like, really, really down, and that hasn't made things any better. Like I said, I don't want to talk about it too much. It's just been getting hard on me to stay positive and focus on streaming, so yeah, I'm gonna make an update video about it. I don't want to talk about it a lot on stream right now. I apologize if anybody's wondering what's going on. They want me to elaborate more. Like, I really, really feel like this is better left for an update video. Plus, I have a lot more I want to talk about while I'm actually bringing this topic up, because it's more serious. Okay, so how much did we get? We got 6,000. That's pretty good. Okay, so there's a lot of stuff you can do to get money every day, but we're doing, like, mostly non-battle stuff outside of battling her, and that's because we get a bottle cap for free. Heal up. I don't think we need to, but just to be safe. I actually have most of the supplies ready already. Like, it doesn't really need to be a whole lot usually, but I'll just show what I shiny hunt with. At least what I've been doing lately. And this isn't even like completely accurate because I don't only carry this many around. If you play in handheld mode, you don't need as many, but I got like 500 Ultra Balls just from like collecting Cerulean Cave and getting extra cash, like Gym Leader rematches and Elite Four rematches, and then I didn't show everything, sorry. And then I got nearly 500 lures, which I'm trying to finish getting right now, which I think I can afford. Let's see. Not the only thing I'm trying to get though, so we're gonna have to get some more cash after this. I think we'll be able to afford that though. But yeah, basically what I did in the past, and it seems to work out decently, I would go for, I think, 200 lures every hunt. It usually gets you what you want. Not guaranteed, obviously, but it gets quite a bit, so usually it'll be enough to get your target. And then I'll get like 200 to 300 Ultra Balls depending on what I'm hunting, and even in handheld mode with like easier throws, I feel like 200 is a good net so that you have a lot in case you screw up and you can keep tossing them even if you fail over and over. Okay, we gotta do a little more cash grinding really quick. We're not gonna need much. We need to just beat. We need to go get money from like 2 places in this. So there's some easy places that I'm not even thinking of in the post game to get them actually. Pretty sure I've even showed one of these off before. Well, I don't know if I showed off as daily. This is like the earliest thing you can farm for cash, to my knowledge. I'm not 100% certain on that, but I think it is. Like, basically all you do is you go to Pewter, you go talk to this lady, and then she asks, you watch her slow poke, and you can watch it, and you get a big pearl out of it. And it's like 4,000 Poké Dollars just for sitting here with Slowpoke, so pretty good. That'll give me enough to nearly do what I need, which I'd have to reset the nature. I didn't set it beforehand very clearly. I probably could have. I don't know if it saves the nature between like turning the game off, so I didn't want to do it until I started. See, okay, now we got a big pearl, and our other thing we're gonna do really quick to make sure we get enough. You can go to Fuchsia once you're able to reach it. I don't think this requires anything other than just having the right stuff, which is like having the secret technique for Pikachu or Eevee. The strong push. So this is really simple. Let me find. You have to go in a specific house. I think it's the Warden's house. I'm not sure. See, that says the home of the Smart Ward. I think this is the house. Let me see. Yeah, it is. So you go in his house. You'll know where his house is through the story, and you have to return his teeth anyway. The strong push here, and every day I believe you can push this and get a gold nugget from this Diglett, so you get 2 easy sources of cash, even if you haven't beaten the game yet. Makes for a quick little way to like save up some cash and get a little bit extra, not a lot. I don't even think it totals up to 10,000, but it's not that bad. Let's sell it. I don't think we'll need any more than that unless we're just really unlucky. Alright, let's sell the nugget. 5,000. And I'm only doing this because I need exactly 10k to get nature set. Okay, there we go. We should be good now. I don't think I'll need to buy anything else unless we just get bad luck. One thing I'm a little worried about is like if I'm not able to catch enough Ditto and make it lower than requirements than capture and like make it easier to catch him, which it shouldn't be that hard because I have like 500 Ultra Balls. I'm just nervous because last time everything went wrong, even though I thought I was fairly prepared, but I didn't anticipate it'd be so much trouble to capture Dittos. Alright, give me just a second. I recommend like looking up a nature chart if you want like a specific nature for certain Pokemon. So we're gonna go Timid, which is I think pink and red. First one should be pink. Second one should be red. Let's see if I got it right. I'm just following a chart right now. I know this perfectly. on your path. The encounters you have this day are likely to have a timid nature. Awesome. Can use that. I don't even know if it really matters that much. Like, I'm just getting a Ditto because I want to have it, and I do kind of want to see how good it is in battle, but I doubt it's going to be a great battle Pokemon. Alright. Let's head off. We need to go to Cerulean now. I've actually been, like, looking around a little more in between streams, and it does kind of seem like Ditto spawns more in Cerulean than it does in Pokemon Mansion. I think it's got a higher rate in the Mansion, like it can show up, like, more consistently, but the difference is that Pokemon Mansion, it seems like if there's like one really good spot and every other spot isn't as good, so just trying to be in the right area is a pain. So we're just going to focus on going in here and farming, getting a whole bunch of Ditto. Alright, here we go. Sure, there'll be plenty of them. I don't even really care too much about the catch combo yet, even though I would probably be better off getting one, but my main goal is to keep catching until I get 100, since captures are already pretty challenging. Although I wouldn't mind getting a catch combo if we can. Certainly be helpful. Guess let's turn on a lure now. I don't know how easy it is to spawn Ditto without a lure, and I'm not starting a catch combo because then it'll be just as difficult to probably get another Ditto. I think it's somewhat rare. Definitely doesn't seem to be one of the common spawns here, though. Right, I guess, actually, right now, I think I can spawn on any floor, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna run through and, like, check the respawning items. There's a bunch of them here. You can see, like, where I'm picking up berries. If you've gotten to this point in the game after you've beaten the Elite Four, it's good to come here and check for spawns to get, like, extra cash. You can sell some of these berries off or whatever. You can get fossils here to, like, get all the fossil Pokemon. Or you can even get a Master Ball if you're really lucky. I've had 2 of them. I've been, like, exploring this cave. Happened to me. I've always saved when I get them, because even though their shinies are, like, hard to get, in fact, I might end up messing up a hunt and sacrifice it later. I think the cost of getting a Master Ball is worth saving over anyway. Oh god, just so many Pokemon away right now. But I need to keep the lure active. Did we actually pop the lure already? Okay, yeah, we did. I'm not gonna get too worried about it. I'm not even gonna start catching anything because I don't feel like it's gonna be that big of a help. Maybe I'm wrong. Okay. I think we picked up all the lures. Excuse me, all the spawns on this floor. So, others, I don't know the whole lot of others. I'm pretty sure there's probably a few others, but there's... And the others I know of are all down here, so... There's a Max Revive that respawns, I don't know exactly when, but I think it's like a daily counter. I haven't got it yet. It might be Footsteps, actually, but there's always a Max Revive in that spot that I was in a few seconds ago. Go over there and check, you can find it, and we're looking at another spawn in just a second once we reach it. It's kind of far down. Close to where Mewtwo's at, actually. This spot will give you a guaranteed fossil any day, and every day. I think it's like a timer-based spawn where it spawns every 24 hours. It's easy enough to farm. You can get Old Amber, you can get the Helix or Dome, you can get any of those 3, and that's all it'll spawn for you. So if you need a fossil, you can go save in front of that spot and keep resetting for whatever fossil you want. It'd be a good way to, like, gather a bunch of the same fossil you want to, like, shiny hunt, I guess. Hit the spot again. No? I don't know. I don't think I've gone there to collect the daily Max Revives. I don't know why it's not respawned. Alright, up we go. Now we just wait on Ditto again. I don't know if it's better to, like, go up and down the ladder. So never mind, it's just gonna probably show up every now and then. I probably don't even need to worry about it too much then. Damn it, this is gonna be the problem, is getting these throws completely straight, too. Oh, my throat's feeling kind of funny. Give me just a second. I think that animation is supposed to be like a possible run animation, but I think it's gonna do it twice. I don't know, I can't tell because it's not doing it a whole lot. Kinda seems like it's just blocking the Ultra Balls. It jumps to get away from them, but I can't tell if it's trying to block them and it's like stretching or not. Give me just a second. I don't want to cough on the mic too much. My throat's just been feeling nasty, you know. Ugh. Okay, we're good now, I think. At least I hope. I don't know, my throat's not feeling great. Alright, so... yeah. I don't think I've actually showed a Pokemon being bottle capped on stream yet. I mentioned it, so... when we get to like a certain rate and we can get some more Pokemon bottle capped, I'll go and do it. And I've been I was going to save Snorlax the bottle cap on stream, but I decided not to. Oh, there's one of the fossils I was mentioning. That can be either a Max Revive or any type of the fossils that can spawn there, so... on another fossil, you can always save there and keep resetting there like that other spot. So, yeah. And when I get, like, the shiny and get enough Pokemon to level 100, I'll show that. I did Snorlax. Basically, I just tapped 2 IVs at max IVs with the bottle cap through Hyper Training, which helps out a lot. Show what that's like when I get shiny, though. Tend to stay in here and keep hunting. Okay, I don't know how I'm supposed to make Ditto spawn. I guess I can try going up and down on the ladder here. I wonder if it's like... I felt like when I looked at the ratio that can spawn through like multiple floors. Hey there, Sandro Colsar, if I said your name wrong. Also, thanks for the advice. I didn't actually know about that. About the screaming with the ring tip, so that's actually really helpful. Like, I've saw Ditto's animations, but it's still hard to differentiate when Pokemon with one animation are trying to flee or not, since they're always using the same animation for everything other than, like, jumping to dodge. Oh, God, how did you spawn more of it in here? Like, I can go to Pokemon Mansion, but I swear, like, both hunts I've done, Ditto is the one Pokemon that seems to spawn here the least. Snorlax, I mean, obviously Snorlax will spawn less, but Snorlax is a rare spawn, so that's not really that comparable. I also hate hunting this thing, even though I want one, because it's super tiny and it dodges all your throws really easily. It has a ridiculously hard catch rate. Well, let me go check again, but when I've looked at Ditto, all I could see was a single animation. I'm gonna look to be sure, but I'm gonna double check. I've looked, all I can tell from some of these, they look like they have the same animation, or they only play one animation, have like a slight variation on that animation when they start to run. Like, I've noted, oops, wrong thing. Actually, no, that wasn't the wrong one. I'm gonna do it again. I think it's to push A. There we go. All I'm seeing is this. I guess it's trying to indicate it by showing it's stretching more than once. I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell. Like, when I've some of these I've kind of picked up on from, like, just knowledge. Like, when I was hunting down Snorlax, I checked its animations and only saw one animation, but it seems like every time you see a Snorlax about to run, Snorlax will yawn twice instead of just the normal yawn, and it does it really quickly, so you have like an indicator to like it bolt before it runs off. That said, I don't recommend anybody go after a Snorlax. If you want it, then be prepared for one hell of a hunt. He runs way too fast. And to think he's the rare spawn here. There's not much spawning. God damn it. Okay, yeah, thanks for the advice. I'm not sure how I'm gonna handle this today. I'm thinking if I get like a new shiny to pop up, I might actually stop early. Like, I don't know if we're gonna actually stop with one before Ditto or not. I'm probably gonna have to splinter this up into a second stream, or technically a third stream after I get the shiny Ditto, because I want to get at the best use of my shiny odds and go after a second shiny, so I can start hunting the next target right away. But the problem with that is if I end up going after a second target, then I have to worry about that potentially taking like 4 hours or more, just like Ditto could. God damn it, these motion controls sometimes. Is there anything you can do besides like the berries and just throwing at the ring thing with like perfect precision to like increase the capture rate? I wouldn't imagine so. I just thinking maybe because I remember all the rumors back in the day where people would say stuff like, oh, if you hold A or you hold B, you can make a Pokemon stay in a Pokeball and actually catch it easier, which I don't know if that's actually true. I think that's more just a stigma that people developed because they were so used to doing it. I'm just kind of curious. I'm just kind of curious if they added anything like that, considering the fact that some of these are really hard captures, even with the berries, and you'd think maybe Game Freak had added something because of the rumors, potentially. I don't know. Yeah, I've heard that a lot. I'd prefer not to do like a dual tossing like that. I feel like I understand why people do it. It's easier, but I like the challenge of doing it like this and doing it with just a single Joy-Con. So it almost feels like I'm cheating if I use two of them. God damn it! I hate the fucking thing. Horribly inaccurate motion controls, though. Oh. Handheld mode is great, but my left Joy-Con has drift, so I can't use handheld mode anymore, and not like I can stream in handheld mode either, so stuck with this. I cannot for the life of me understand why they won't support Pro Controllers. I'm gonna run. I think that was the sign to get out of there. I did have the ring still, so just to be safe. Plus, after like one or two catches, usually some of these guys will bolt on you. Is there really not a better way to make it spawn? I've got a lure active and I've caught like 2 or 3, but it's showing up so much less than everything else in the cave. I don't understand. I don't think it has that low of a spawn rate either, but then again, there's like 10 different species or something that can spawn in here. Oh, there it is. Okay, never mind, it showed up. Wait, I'll read that in just a second. I don't want to lose focus while I'm trying to toss at it. Even a second looking away from the screen could be devastating. Damn it. I think I have some raspberries still, like golden raspberries. Let me see. Yeah, I do have a bunch. Oh shit, that's not a good sign. I think that's a sign to get out. It's probably gonna run. already tossed like 2 at it anyway, so any potential for it to run wouldn't be a good idea. Double tap A and we'll go, oh wait, let me see this again. Oh, oh, there it is, I heard that Ditto. Oh, let me see. Oh, I think that was more accurate. Yeah, that seems more accurate. Yeah, okay, that's a pretty good tip. Thanks for that. I don't know, might just be me, but it feels like my shots are going the direction I'm actually aiming for now. That one didn't, because I didn't try to use the recalibration either. Oh, God. I don't know how much more I've got before it runs on me. I might toss another 1 or 2 at it, though. I haven't caught that many. Ugh. On. My catch combo at 3, that's not very good. I need to do something about that. Ah. It would be so much easier if it didn't jump. But it's tiny and it makes it hard, and on top of that the camera moves like really slow. Yeah, appreciate that. That helps out a lot actually. Ugh. Ugh. Who thought it was a good idea to make Ditto have like a really quick jump around the screen, and the camera pans after it like really slowly? Like, I can kind of get that with some of these Pokemon because some of them are a little more bulky and they need more time to like actually move from point A to B, so they're not that hard to and throw balls at, and they're pretty vulnerable while they're doing it still. But Ditto is like this quick, tiny little blob. All it needs is like a second to move. So, what good is there in making it super fast? It's just making it a pain to capture it because the camera can't keep up with it. Oh my, it's just taunting me right now. God damn it. I threw it too far, god damn it. That's better. Ugh. Yeah, I know about the 11 combo thing. I actually have a lot of the basics down, because I have a lot of shinies I've hunted, but okay, I should have tried to recalibrate there. Yeah. The problem is just getting to 11. And Ditto is like spawning like barely at all. My goal right now is to try and grab like, let me see, I need to actually look at my Pokédex data on it when the screen comes up just to see what it tells me. I've got, okay, I need to about, I don't know, 48 more, I guess. I think once it turns to 99, it'll permanently lock the ring and the green ring, so that means I can get those easy catches. A long ways off, but I don't know the exact numbers. I think once you do like every 5 to 10, you get like an easier capture. I know that they like weaken the more you capture. Ah, nice. Yeah, I'm probably gonna be done with shiny hunting after I get the Ditto and like whatever subsequent shiny. Good luck on your hunt. I've done a whole bunch of these off stream. Actually, I guess pretty much all of them. The only one I tried was Squirtle, and then I gave up on it for a little bit because I didn't really want to wait on the slow Squirtle spawns. Actually, I just recently got one, like I did get one like pretty early, and I started shiny hunting though from like a Bulbasaur hunt. Not the best Squirtle though. I didn't really know how the natures and stuff worked before, so I didn't really try to prep beforehand. And now actually have more research, and I got one like a few days ago and got it from Seafoam and evolved it into a Blastoise. I don't have it in my party right now though because I'm trying to actually level these guys. Let's see. How long do I need for Charizards at 100? 16k for 99, that's a lot. Right now I'm just trying to get my team, like, fully pushed to 100 so I can bottle cap some of these Pokemon. When I have a lot, either... Excuse me, I'll reread that in just a second. I have to focus on this. Wait, that I couldn't tell. Was that a ring? I don't think it was on the screen when it was doing that. I'm gonna run. I don't want to chance it. I couldn't... Well, I wasn't paying enough attention. Looked away at a bad moment. Oh, there's another one, though. I'll read this in just a second. I really need to pay attention to this. Did it really just despawn in front of me? Well, whatever. A Horsey you can give me. I think I could probably... I think I might have a spare, like, regular Horsey, but I don't know about a shiny. I'm not giving away shinies, sorry if that's what you're asking. Like, all these shinies are things I've worked really hard for, so couldn't just throw them away like that. Oh shit, I gotta run as soon as this one's over because it did the animation. Give me a second before you run. Okay, good. I absolutely hate it when the game does that BS on you where you throw an Ultra Ball like as the animation is happening and then the next second you don't even get like time to push the B button and they're running off the screen. That is like the absolute worst feeling in the world to have a chain killed from that. It's happened more times than I'm comfortable with. It happened a lot when I was after Snorlax. Those were bad memories. Let me, like, look in my inventory. I can see really quick. I don't know if I've got a spare. I don't really get a lot of spares outside the ones from shiny hunting that I haven't discarded. Oh, that's a lot of stuff to log through. I could probably just search it. Yeah, let's see. There it is. Very bottom. Whoops, wrong thing. Species name. Oh, that's not what I was meaning to do, damn it. I wasn't paying attention. God damn it. Well, I'll reorganize it again later. Name. Why can't they have, like, an option to just drop it where you can, like, either tap it, or I don't know, like... Also, I have an option for shinies in here that makes it easier to find them, because it's a pain hunting stuff. Did I get the wrong... Oh, what am I doing? I was thinking an S is in the Horsey part, like, I forgot the... starts with H. I'm losing my mind here. I only have one. If I had, like, a spare, I would, like, give it to you, but I don't have any extras, and I can't break a chain right now. It takes too much time to, like, restart. Sorry. Ditto is not the kind of Pokemon I want to restart with. He's too much of a pain in the ass. Yeah. Oh shit, I wasn't paying attention close enough and I just saw the animation, and if I end up losing this, I'm gonna be very annoyed. Oh, thank God. That was one of the scarier catches there. Okay, we're at 7. That's good. I'm going to be so happy when we've got 11 Ditto, because then I don't have to be so picky and, like, continually toss Ultra Balls at them. It is so much more relieving when you can just toss, like, 1 or 2 and then run off instead of dealing with their BS. Oh my God. I honestly feel like if they had the old mechanics in place, like, this would be a lot better. Like, I'd get the feeling it wouldn't be as easy and they'd make it more challenging to accommodate, but, like, actually battling Pokemon to catch them is a lot more simple, I feel like, and it feels like it's a lot more intuitive catching that way rather than relying on throws that it will fail consistently with like the best throw possible and like berries to weaken them too. It's really sucks this missing catches the system. Nothing spawning. I guess maybe I can try the ladder since it'll respawn everything. Send a lot to the professor. I haven't tried that before, so I'll try it. That sounds like good advice. I've normally just hold on to the ones I capture. I probably should send some more to Oak, because I don't send a lot of Pokemon and Oak, period. I just send them for the occasional candy. Speaking of which, I don't really do much of the candy grinding. I get the point of it, but it seems like it's kind of unnecessary since none of the NPC battles, aside from like the Master Trainers, really make you go after it, and it's not really all that used in online. Like, yeah, if your opponent wants to be that guy and select no restrictions, it'll be involved, but if you're playing fair with 50, well, you know what I mean, I'm trying to say level 50 Pokemon, then there's not going to be a problem in the first place, and you'll have equal stats. Not really equal stats, but your Pokemon will be fighting equal levels, so you don't have to really worry about it since they don't count for candy there. Oh, there's one. Alright, let's get this boy. Oh, he's big, huh? Please. I'm not getting very good luck in my throws. Is it just me, or does like the Joy-Con rumble, like, it feels like it gets, like, you can feel like a certain amount of vibration every time when you like catch something and hear like it might just be entirely me, but it really feels like you can feel like the rumble getting like weaker and weaker, and if it catches, you'll notice it'll like stop altogether. Really interesting how you can like tell if you're getting a catch just by feeling the controller. I don't know why. I mentioned the button thing earlier, but I don't know if it actually has any effect. I'm just going to run for this. I don't know if it's going to run soon or not. I don't want to take any chances. But for some reason, I've gotten into the habit of like kind of rattling the Joy-Con around a little bit when I throw at the ball with them, and like it lands on them. It feels like it does something, but I think it's just placebo effect, and it's nothing. I don't know. It feels like shaking the ball would make it where it doesn't move around as much, and you'll have easier chances. I think it's just me, though. This game makes a really heavy emphasis on motion controls, too, so it makes a little sense. There's so many Chansey, there's just so many Pokemon, but none of them are what I'm looking for. And the worst part is I've got shinies in most of these already. Ones that I don't like, most of them are like Golbat, Rhydon, and then I don't have a Lickitung because I haven't really tried to hunt it, but part of my rule is I don't go after Pokemon that I already have like one of the species of. I'll capture them if I have whoops, not yet. I've got enough time to go after another throw or two at least. I always just go after like them if they're like available from like a really small chain where it's not a big deal, or if it's not a rare species, but I typically don't bother with like dupes or same evolution line. Yeah, I think I can kind of get that. I saw it move when it had the ring on, and I'm not chancing it. Yeah, you can. It feels like you can kind of sense when it's gonna break out of the ball. It might just be me. Like, it feels like you can like sense the Pokemon like struggling against the ball while you're tossing them. So you kind of get a feel of like how the catch is going. Oh, this Ditto hunt is being a pain in the ass right now. On, yes, good. Okay, 2 more. God, this is so slow. Like, most other species I've caught did not give me this much crap. I've only gotten to 9, though. Actually, that's not entirely true. Lapras is a pain to hunt. I hated hunting Lapras so much. And I tried, like, a few different things. Like, I started off with, like, doing Tentacool, and then hunting for it. I noticed that the problem is that it doesn't spawn very frequently, though. Like, when you go after Lapras with, like, another spawn, even though there's rare spawns, like, it seems like Gyarados and Tentacruel can take up the spot for Lapras, so it's not guaranteed to spawn. And then you sit there wasting your time waiting on it, and then on top of that, when they spawn, they tend to, like, they just really quickly dash off to the other side of the water. It's really annoying, and I think I did, like, a whole day with, like, Tentacool as the target to find it, and then gave up on it before I just eventually did, like, an 11 chain of Lapras, but oh my god, it's hard to catch, too. And then I'm having to get, like, over 100 of them. I hated that so much. The worst part is it took me, like, the last day. I was, like, I think 3 days in, but it took me until the 3rd day to realize that there was, like, a really, really small area on, like, the right side of the Seafoam Islands where you could, like, go and close Lapras off, and you could, like, leave it where it can only spawn this really tiny pool, and then you can chase it down, and then lo and behold, like, I think within, I guess it was like 15 to 20 minutes, no more than 30 at, like, the most, and a shiny spawn for me respawning them there. And I went through, like, countless chains broken. Oh, I still have bad memories from that. But yeah, I can probably show that when I get done with this hunt. There's, like, if you don't know about it, it's the very, very edge of the right side at a Seafoam, between, like, the 2 borders. You can see, like, a little corner on the left-hand part of the right side that you can go into. I don't know how... I've like, watched a few different hunts of the Pokemon, too, and I've noticed nobody goes in that pool, but it's, like, the easiest way to corner it. Oh, shit, I need to move after this one. It's, like, 10. Yeah, I was, like, so angry with myself that I refused to, like, give up on it after a while. I was annoying being sitting there waiting on it, but I was, like, I've already been through so much that I was, like, determined to get the Lapras. It was not the most worthwhile hunt, but I was not prepared to just end it in failure. Ugh. God, I hated every moment of that hunt, though. That's like the longest shiny I've had to hunt for. It sucked. 3 days to get a Lapras was not fun. Kind of glad I'm stopping after this, although I do have to say that if I have, like, one regret from shiny hunting, it's that I didn't go after Moltres. Like, the other 2 birds I don't really care as much about. Like, I'd like to probably get all the legendaries and shiny, but looking at Zapdos and Articuno, they both have kind of underwhelming shinies, and then Moltres has a nice looking pink coat of feathers, and I decided to just pass it up so I could just catch it. I didn't really care enough at the time, and now I kind of wish I'd bothered to get it. Like, the only way I can think of to catch it now would be if I was to, like, set up another save file, and the problem is, like, I want to keep it on this save file, so I'd have to find a way to transfer it between save files, and I don't have, like, the family plan, so I don't have online trading for both that I can just, like, bounce it to somebody else and then get it to that account. Oh, it kind of sucks, too. I know you can counter the birds in the wild, but I think their shiny chances are really low since you barely run into them. How did I manage to get them? I guess you're probably wondering how I have so many. Let me see how many I have, but, like, I have, like, a very, very routinely thing I do with these. I don't really do this, like, all the time, but Usually I'll like go after like, let's see, there's multiple things you can do. I've seen a lot of people mention Payday, so I don't really use that though, but basically what I tend to do is I'll go to the Elite Four at least once a day, but that's not until the end, so yeah, you can go to the Elite Four, and I think you get roughly 80k if you beat the entire Elite Four. So that's a really good way to make some cash, even if it's not a lot. And I also like to do like all the gym leader rematches every day on top of that. And I'll usually go after fighting Mina once as well to get the daily bottle cap and the daily cash from her. Sometimes I even sell the bottle cap. Even though I don't really sell them all the time since they can be useful. Usually it just turns into, well, actually there's some other things too. Not a lot you can do. I think it just used its flee animation so it'll run. Yeah, okay. But yeah, I was saying, oh yeah, there's some other things you can do as well. Like, it's not a whole lot. It adds up though. The other things are, if you go into Pewter, there is a lady there. You probably have already seen her, maybe not, but the lady who has the Slowpoke, you can get her pearls like every single day. You can go babysit the Slowpoke, and even early game, and go get that for like an extra 4 or K every day. And then, I didn't know about this one until pretty late. I found out about it a lot later than I would have preferred, but you can go into Fuchsia, and there's a little stone pillar sitting in the warden's house, which I remember that. I remembered seeing it, even though I don't think I interacted with it much. But apparently you can go back there and push it once a day and get a golden nugget from the Diglett behind the pillar like once per day, and it stacks up. There's like a bunch of different things you can do to like add up to your total. I also like to like grab the loot in here even if I'm not shiny hunting. Like, I've made a lot of money like reselling golden raspberries and golden pinap and stuff like that. Like, I just grab all the stuff here, and I tend to sell my fossils too because I've got the fossil Pokemon and I've not really been going after shiny fossil Pokemon right now, so it's just, I'll give them to a mart so I can get some extra money. Like a lot of different stuff, a lot of different and stuff I get, and then just sell it all for a bunch of cash in this. See. Oh yeah, neat. I've gotten both of them. I'm actually curious. I'm gonna check that in a minute, but I'm not sure how well my Mew has 5Es. I don't think of it. Does Mew actually get like guaranteed good IVs, or can you just get a garbage Mew? Like, it would seem a really odd thing to like make Mew from Pokeball Plus, like it have separate IV values depending on like the one you get, because everybody's gonna get one and it's the only Mew you can get, so having like independent and IVs where they can all be different just seems really crappy. I mean, sure, you could bottle cap it, but it would suck to get a Mew with really bad IVs. Actually, I actually have every Pokemon with a few exceptions. The one thing I don't have, which I need to have, is that they have not gone to get all the Mega Stones yet, which I didn't even realize they had Pokédex entries for a while, and I'm still planning on like getting them, but I've been more prioritized on my shiny hunts, and since I'm not planning any others after this, it only makes sense to like go after this first. Probably gonna try and get those when I finish this game and do my last stream. I was gonna do with like a Melmetal stream. Like, I have every entry, I'm pretty sure, besides the Mega Stones. I kind of want to do like a shiny dex too, but I don't have the dedication for it. Maybe one day. Oh, I think that's my cue to get out of here. Okay, there we go. Good. I got a ridiculously high in-game time. I'm not sure if it shows and I just hit the button or not. Yeah, I've done more than I wanted to just through shiny hunts. I've been shiny hunting a lot, and it's taken up a lot of time. Plus, online battling. I've done a lot of online battling, even though I'm not the best at it. Like, I've slowly developed a pretty good team that I'm used to. I guess I can show it when I get to a good opportunity for it. Probably when I go to the daycare, since then I'll be able to swap my Snorlax back in, but he's level 100. Putting him in here right now wouldn't really benefit me. Yeah, I've wasted a lot of time shiny hunting. Thinking about it, really, I should probably already have a perfect team, but I've been using these hunts where I've been, like, capturing stuff to just go and level up a lot of Pokemon that I've been planning on using in Master Trainer battles. Even though I haven't done it yet. Like, I was mainly planning to, like, pull them all into last stream. I doubt I'll do that many, though. I'm probably gonna just sell for, like, somewhere between 3 to 6 of them. For some stupid reason, I want to do the Kakuna fight, so I've been leveling a Kakuna a large amount, even though I kind of wish I decided to just do a Weedle now so I can knock out 2, but I'm not going to do that twice. Metapod Master Trainer battle, oh my god, though, that was like one of the slowest battles ever. Sit there draining PP over and over again until it finally ends. Wow. That's pretty good if you're like you have quite a few shinies and you're only at 35 hours. Like I said, I've probably wasted a lot of time too. Like I'd come on to play quite a few different online battles, and I'd prefer to like save a lot of changes too, so I don't have to redo them like with TM, so I end up stacking time and but I don't need to for online battles. And then just from all these different shiny hunts, I've logged all these hours into this game. Oh my god. No, I don't need you anymore. Don't even bother, Snorlax. I've already got shiny Snorlax. The one thing I do like about hunting in this cave is that you can just continually keep grabbing all these items you're in here. There's no pressure to like worry about anything, because you just can keep farming all this cash and you'll get... It's like Cerulean Cave just funds itself. You get extra money from just being in here. All these items respawning. Although I don't think the fossils will respawn until like the next day. Except for the one in this room. I think that fossil has like a step counter. Speaking of which, I'm not certain on this, but are the fossils affected by the shiny charm? I don't think they are. Like, I know for a fact that Alolan Pokemon trades aren't. Oh, that's gonna be a pain if I ever decide to do any of those, because I'd like to get, what my goal is I'd like to try and get all the available shinies in this, like, as shiny, but the problem with that is that I don't really want to go through the trouble of, like, I don't have a good way to set up for the Alolans, for one, and then I don't know what kind of ridiculous offers people want for, like, version-exclusive Alolan Pokemon. That's a little worrying. Oh, God. Oh, really? Are we still gonna be going through this game where I'm struggling with so many captures, even though I've been through this many? That's not a good sign. I threw it like the moment it did the animation. Oh, my heart was racing for a moment there. I think they saw it start to run the exact second I hit the B button. You pretty much know you dodged a bullet when you see a dust cloud appear on your screen the exact second you hit the button to like run away, and it asks you to run. Like, oh, there's nothing more terrifying than like just barely scraping by and getting to run in time. Ugh, I thought that was about to happen to me again. on. What happened? Like, I've noticed that, like, I've gotten to, like, 15-ish, and now all of a sudden, all these captures are taking a lot more effort for some reason. I don't know if I'm just having bad luck or what. Fine, I'll use a berry on it, for God's sake. I've been saving so many of these that I think I've actually gained more than I originally had. Come on, please. Oh my, what is going on right now? Why can't I just get the next Ditto already? Please? Oh, thank God. I've had that happen on a lot of hunts. It never isn't irritating. Like, it's so weird. You start off and you get, like, quite a lot, and then you get to, like, the teens and the 20s, and all of a sudden, then the catches start getting, like, ridiculously hard, where Pokemon won't stay in no matter how many you throw. You can just have all these fuck-ups where they won't stay no matter what you do. Like, yeah, they're spawning frequently, but it gets frustrating going through multiple encounters, and each one keeps resisting all your Ultra Balls. Ugh. What? I get to this game, come to think, but this is a complaint I've had for a while. I didn't think I ever really brought this up too much. It's not really the biggest deal, but I hate how they got rid of, like, the diversity of, like, Pokeball types you could use in this. Like, you got the original 3 in the Master Ball, but it's so annoying going back from, like, what we've had, having, like, all these different types of Pokeballs that make capturing so much easier, to having just a Pokeball, Great Ball, and then an Ultra Ball, and that's basically all the variety you get, along with these berries. Like, I like the Quick Ball and, like, the what they're called, I think the Timer Ball, stuff like that, where it would, like, make catches for specific scenarios easier, were, like, so good, and then they didn't want to put them in this game because of the fact they're introduced in later gens, which is really annoying. Like, it would have been so much nicer just having the option to have all these in the game. I've used so many different types in other games too, just because they help a lot. I think my favorite type of Pokeball is probably, like, the Timer Ball. Like, I don't know what it is. Like, I know that they, like, Quick Ball is, like, really strong. I don't remember when that was actually introduced, but they can catch on, like, the first turn. But a common thing for me, I don't know if anybody else had, like, similar experiences, but usually when I was, like, catching legendaries, no matter what I used, they usually didn't go down in, like, the first throw, so I would end up just using Ultra Balls. But then, because of how Timer Balls work, I'd always, like, have a bunch of them ready, and legendary battles are almost guaranteed to go on forever, and start tossing, like, those at them, because they only get better and better the more the fight goes on. It's nice having these kind of options. I don't know, it's really a shame they don't have all these ball types. I'm sure they could balance them out if they had them too. Like, I don't know what exactly they would do with some of these, but I think, like, Quick Ball could be, like, actually the same as it is in other games, and even if you miss the throw, it's still only effective on, like, the first throw. Then you'd have it balanced out. Not great, but I mean, it wouldn't stop it from being too strong, I feel like. And how hard captures in this? Would it really been so bad to bring in more options? Ugh. Alright, I'll use another berry. God, this is annoying. I just want to catch it. The problem with the berries is that even though they're good, like, it still takes a while to, like, go in and reach for one, and then by the time you get that out, you're still giving that Pokemon, like, extra leg room to run on you, which isn't something you want. Because I think I've actually had a Snorlax where I remember literally I went into my inventory before I even tossed the first Ultra Ball at it, grabbed the golden raspberry, and the second I fed it the raspberry, it ran off the screen. I didn't even get to toss an Ultra Ball at it. Oh shit, I should probably run. Yeah, it should be safe. I don't know, it's hard to decide on what to do, because like I said, you go for a berry, you do waste time, and I don't know exactly how all the mechanics in the catching work, even though I've done a lot of these shiny hunts, but I'm pretty sure going in and trying to get a berry can be a really bad idea if you're and the Pokemon you're going after is just gonna like bail on you the exact like pretty shortly after you get it, and it's happened to me enough times that I'm still cautious about it. Gotten to the point where I've always just started off with a toss rather than doing a berry, because I don't want to chance it. Well, that went down surprisingly quickly. It would have been nice if we'd got like a tin chain and got the Ditto instead, but knowing my luck, that's not going to happen, and I don't think I've had any shiny chains where it's happened, period. Only time I've had anything remotely like that happen was, ironically, when I wasn't even hunting a shiny, I was doing like my normal playthrough, and it was grabbing some Spearow for Pokédex completion so I could like spawn a Poliwag. And then after I got to like 7 Spearow, all of a sudden out of nowhere, shiny Spearow popped up on the screen. I was like super excited about it, like I still hadn't had the shiny charm. I was technically already beaten the game, but having that pop up like that was really shocking. Nothing quite like that has happened, like I've had to me since. I've had other shinies pop up during hunts where I've just grabbed them because why not, and I've been interested in there are new shinies, but those don't happen a lot. I think that only happened like twice in the Viridian, or excuse me, not in Viridian, what is it? I think it's Viridian Forest, not being the forest anymore. But I've had a Caterpie and a Bellsprout spawn while I was hunting Bulbasaur there. God damn it. There we go. Come on, catch it, please. Such a slow hunt. On the bright side, we're getting closer and closer to 31, but then I still don't think I'm going to be able to stop at 31, because I need to get that ring turned green, like I said, for future catches, and also the sake of making it so the shiny has less opportunity to run away from me. If I get, what I've seen, I don't know if this is like guaranteed, but most Pokemon I've got like 100 of, every time I like throw a ball and they have the green ring, it results in me catching them on the first throw. I think there's been a few exceptions, like with Lapras, I've tried throwing Ultra Balls at it, and not usually, but occasionally there'd be a Lapras that'd break out the ball after the first throw, but it seems like the majority of them will like go down in a single Ultra Ball after 100 are caught. I don't know, I've only had like limited knowledge of that, because, well, I don't know, I've done it with quite a few Pokemon. I'm not sure how many. If I had to take a guess, it'd be like maybe 3 to 4. I remember doing it with a Snorlax, Electabuzz, and Lapras, and none of the others I've gotten have been like hard enough that I've felt the need to, at least in Emery. On. Please. Oh my god. This Pokemon is like torture to capture. It's just, I don't understand. Out of all the Pokemon I've hunted, it's this stupid little pudgy shit who just mocks me and keeps breaking out. Most of the others I've gone after go down pretty quickly, and I can get like a 31 chain in like an hour. And meanwhile, Ditto has been this consecutive pain that stopped me the first hunt, and the second hunt is taking forever to get all these captures. Oh my god. At this point, though, I don't know. I'm like kind of a little bit tired of throwing these. I could probably keep going either way, but if I end up running into another shiny, I might actually stop after we get at the next shiny, even if it's not a Ditto, just because the fact that I don't really care about continually doing this to 100 right now, even though I'd like to get the shiny Ditto, like I said, but this is like really testing my patience. Actually, I'm kind of curious, how many candy have we got right now? I don't think I've got very much, but that's another way I can sell for some stuff if I need some more supplies later. Candy jar. 12, that's not great. Alright, here we go. What candy's he been giving me besides Ditto candy anyway? I haven't really looked. You know what, I'm not even gonna bother making this hard on myself here. Just take the berry and please go in the Ultra Ball. Damn it. Please. Yes, good. What's our number again? I haven't been paying attention. Well, I've been talking about a whole lot different lately, so I guess I think some new topics right now. So, since I've been a little silent, and I don't know how many people are here, but I mean, I'll just ask anyway. What have you guys, in your experience so far, what have you guys had like the most trouble, excuse me, shiny hunting? I mentioned Lapras so far for me. That so far has been my worst one I've had to do. This Ditto hunt is pretty bad too, but Lapras is like easily the worst with the whole 3-day hunt. If I had to say like a contender that's not even like something I'm actively after, well actually you guys kind of actively after, not really. I've been going after like shiny Nidoran every few attempts after it would like get the primary shiny I've been hunting in a lot of these hunts, and I have yet to see one of either species, like the male or female. I didn't have a Rattata, and I got a shiny Rattata like going to that spot not too long ago, but I cannot for some reason get either one of them to spawn. I really wanted shiny Nidoran and male. I'm kind of curious what the worst, like, shiny to hunt actually is. Like, not counting, say, the Alolan trades, since those aren't same rate, and those are a lot harder. Okay, seems like a flea animation. And I don't know if I'd count the fossil Pokemon or not. I guess probably, since I think they're locked at base shiny odds, even with the shiny charm. Hey Wayne, good to see you. Welcome to stream. We're just doing a shiny hunt in Pokemon. Right now I'm catching some Ditto. Chanira, is that... You're talking about this game, or are you talking about like a different game? I'm just talking about solely Gen 1, but it is neat to talk like anything in general. Like, if you're talking about Chansey, weirdly I haven't had the most trouble with Chansey. There's actually a bit of an ironic story with that. I remember And like a long while ago, I remember reading about how getting tongue-tied and repeating myself, sorry. I read about how Chansey, like, it gives a lot of experience. I went in here and, like, chain captured a whole bunch, and I decided to, like, try to grab one while I was in here just for the sake of trying to get the shiny off my list and have, like, another shiny. Oh my god, it was, like, absolute crap. I'd gone through, like, I guess 70 Chansey. I was ready to stop capturing, and I kept going because I was trying to get the shiny, and also because I don't remember what the actual reason. I think it's partially just to chain the experience, and I think I'd read about the 100 thing at that point, so I think I knew about that. But like, I'd wasted so much time, nothing ever appeared, and I'd probably spent like 6 hours going after Chansey, and eventually when I got to, I guess, 70 Chansey or something, it had one run on me. It sucked. I wasted all this time. There weren't any shiny Pokemon that appeared. But then, like, afterwards, I had, like, the best luck. I was, like, angry, and I didn't want to stop playing the game until I got something shiny. So, like, my next instinct was to go to Rock Tunnel and start looking for Charmander, since I wanted the shiny anyway. Well, lo and behold, like, literally the first thing that spawns when I walk in the... That was the first thing, and I was like... I walked a little bit, and I think I caught a single Charmander, and then right after I did, the next thing that spawns on the screen is a shiny Graveler just out of nowhere. And I ended up just catching it because it was, like, right there, free shiny. It seemed, like, so weird and ironic, because I just had a chain broken, and by a Chansey, like, maybe 10 minutes before this Graveler showed up, and I was, like, certain I wasn't going to get another shiny. And then something even crazier happened, like, I guess, like, 5 to 10 minutes later. I don't remember exactly when. I think that was I didn't pay close attention. I wasn't looking carefully, but anyway, I went and, like, it started, like, trying to restart the chain. I think I'd walk around just trying to get Charmander to show up. Next thing I know, a shiny Geodude just shows up, and that's like, I was, like, completely baffled. Like, I had, like, barely been in here hunting, and I get a Graveler, then a Geodude right afterwards. I went and grabbed it anyway because I didn't have much of a chain, and it's, like, free shiny, so I was gonna take it. I was, like, really, really surprised. And this isn't even the best part. Like, I don't remember if I had a chain going, but, like, not that long later, I think it was only, like, 20 minutes afterwards, when I was still chaining after Charmander, a shiny Golbat appeared, like, out of nowhere. I was, like, in complete shock. I think if I would have had a jaw drop right there, because it was 3 shinies in the span of an hour after I'd failed the shiny Chansey I'd been hunting for. I was, like, so baffled but so happy. It was the most preposterous luck I've ever had. I'm so happy I had those shinies too. And then afterwards, I ended up, like, going ahead and finishing up the Charmander train and catching a Charmander. Anyway, I don't remember what Pokemon I ended it after. I'd already knew about the whole thing about, like, grabbing 2 shinies from one chain, so I didn't really stop a Charmander, but that was, like, a really good shiny hunt. That was a hunt where, even though things started off like complete garbage, I ended up with, like, 5 shinies from that one hunt. Oh my god. Yeah, I know. It seems like you'll get like a spree of bad luck, and then all of a sudden you get really good luck in Pokemon. I don't understand that, but I'm happy about it. It also, it makes me really curious about some stuff. Like, a lot of people have already chipped in on this, but I think there's some missing data regarding the way shiny hunts work, and I don't know if we'll ever find out, but, like, it feels like, there's something, like, missing with, like, the percentages. It seems like there's gotta be, like, some way to, like, make make it slightly easier to get the shinies, not by much, but like increase the chances the tiniest bit more. And the other thing is that what I have noticed, even though all the data contradicts it, and maybe it's just my experiences, because even though it's happened a lot, it seems like there's like a forgiveness period with shiny hunting. Even if you have a chain broken, if you have like a 31 chain with like the maxed out odds, it seems like there's still a fair chance you'll run into a shiny, like, not that much later if you're in like the, I think it has to do with traveling or something, I don't know, it may just be my luck, but there have been so many instances where I've just bumped into a shiny after I've had bad luck and haven't got a shiny and the chain was broken. There was like some other shiny that just showed up independently out of nowhere. And it happens so consistently that it seems really odd to say it's just chance. That kind of sucks. Can't really understand the point of going to 180 unless you're going with trying to get the candy, though. Yeah. Oh yeah, sorry if I wasn't reading your comments, Wayne. I was just trying to focus on the story and mention some other stuff, but... yeah. I recommend trying the shiny hunting if you have a chance. It's pretty fun. It can get a little frustrating, but it's well worth it most of the time. Even though it takes a while, like, it's nice to have these shiny Pokemon in this game, at least. I don't know how different it is in recent games lately, but I love how now shiny hunts are actually more important because the chain's like boosting the IVs, and you get like the extra, then you get like extra good Pokemon out of it. Like you got a shiny, and then because you get the 4 perfect IVs from the 31 chain, you can have like a really, really strong shiny, and all the shinies you get are usually going to be really good because of that. Most of my shinies have like really good stats too, besides like a very select few. Like the ones I just found by chance. Charizard is one of the ones I have that's probably got the worst stats, even though I love him to death. He's been really good. I don't think I can ever part with my Charizard. I've considered like re-hunting a Charmander and like getting a new Charizard, but I just really don't want to go through that, even though I've got a... It's ironic, I was expecting to evolve the Charmander all the way into a Charizard, and I just found the shiny Charizard while Eevee hunting. I love it to death, I can never get rid of it. I guess I still need one more no matter what, though, if I want to get like a full deck, so I'm gonna have to end up going after one to get a Charmeleon one day. Yeah, if you have the Charm, it can definitely make the hunting easier. Probably got something to do with it. The charm makes it a lot simpler. I don't think I did many hunts without it. Like, I don't recall ever doing any where I finished a full hunt without the charm. I think the only one that technically even qualifies was my Spearow hunt, because I didn't have the charm yet. And it wasn't even really a Spearow hunt, really. It was more that I was just trying to get the chain started for the Poliwag. Then the Spearow showed up. I guess technically I could count Bulbasaur too, even though, like, I was, like, when I went after Bulbasaur before I actually had a shiny charm, it was like near end game, and I ended up like spawning, and like I spawned like a bunch of them and caught quite a few of them, but I gave up after a while because I was tired and didn't want to like go through the trouble of spawning a bunch, even though they're not that hard to spawn. Like, I like all 3 of the starter Pokemon. I think Bulbasaur's got the easiest start in 11 chain of. But yeah, I was tired. I wasn't in the mood for it. After a while, I got kind of frustrated, and like I think I even reset. But like, just when I was like trying one more time, I just randomly saw a shiny Caterpie like in the grass and caught it. And that was like my first shiny I even ran into in this game. I was like so excited about it. Extremely happy. Didn't end up with the Bulbasaur I was after, but I mean, hey, it doesn't matter. I've got the Bulbasaur now. Even though it's not got the right stats or nature. Actually, it does have the right stats. It doesn't have the right nature, though. Wait, what is it now? Should not have all the Pokemon in the Pokédex? Like, I got the charm like ASAP, though it wasn't because of the fact that I felt like I needed it for hunting, even though I did want it for hunting, but I got the charm first because I was like invested in getting Mewtwo, which I actually did. It took me 4 hours worth of resetting, but this shiny Mewtwo is like one of my favorite Pokemon I've got. I don't think I've showed it. I might as well show it. I'm not really any point in keeping it in the Pokeball that often. I showed it the time I got it, obviously, but just by looking you wouldn't know because I don't think I've actually showed him his stat screen. His stats weren't perfect, though. I'll check what he was trying to show me in a second. Okay, wait. Go in here, I think. I don't know if people got, like, perfect IV Mewtwo just from catching it, and, like, some pretty good stats, too, but this one only has 3. Not too bad, though. 3 perfect IVs is still pretty good. What is it? What did you find? What? Didn't he find an item, or did it, like, cancel it out? He looks really nice, too. Yeah. I'm glad I got him. He's good. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if I should feel fortunate or not. I'm kind of glad I got it so quickly, but oh, it was a frustrating experience, and I was going after him. So I've read stories of people who have a shiny charm and have been hunting Mewtwo like 3 days straight. Oh god, no! Damn, I saw the animation, and then it decided to go for like 1 extra throw, and it bit me in the ass. How many do we even have? I'm not quitting yet, because now that I've got them this high on the catch chain, not catch chain, but like caught this many, I'm pretty sure it's only going to be a small amount of time before we get them into the green permanently. I can see his dex. There it is. I don't remember where his entry was. 77. So that means we got, what, 23 left, and we'll get a permanently easier capture. It should be weakened a little bit, too. What's up? What do you see now? Why did you just... Whatever. I don't... Kind of like bigger Pokemon, like, actually... They, like, take up room for spawns if you have them out of their Pokeball. Like, I don't think so. That would make a lot of sense, but... I kind of feel like it's possible that your Pokemon could actually prevent more from spawning in here from taking up too much space. Maybe that's just me. I'm gonna put him back. I like him, but I normally end up like bumping them like way too much by accident when I'm trying to focus and talking to them, and I'm just really trying to focus on the catching. That sucks. I really wish I hadn't lost my chain. On the bright side, I guess I don't have too many more Ditto to get before I can get it easy captures. It just sucks that it's lost now, because it's going to take a while to build it back up. Yeah, I know. Damn it, that was actually really shitty. Nothing I can do about it either. If you don't want to hang out and watch me rebuild the chain, I understand. I'm gonna keep sitting here and doing this until I can get this back, though, or at least try it for another hour, if nothing else. Like, I don't know, I'm not gonna do... I don't know if I'm gonna do another 2 hours if I can't get anything to spawn, but I'm gonna keep trying for a little bit to get Ditto back, because I'm pretty sure I can rebuild the chain, and even if I start losing it now, I'm at the point where all I have to do is, like, get a good number of them chained a few times, and I can... and end up with that 100 Ditto. Honestly, it's stupid as hell. I feel like the best way you could, like, evade some of these problems is... I don't know if it actually worked, but I feel like you could probably go to, like, the Go Park area and, like, cheese this by, like sending out, like, 98 or 99 the Pokemon Reactor and just capturing, like, one more and get it permanently easy capture odds. I know it works for combo chains. I don't know if it works for, like, making your chains easier. I don't really play Pokemon Go, though, so I can't try anything like that anyway. Speaking of which, I've actually been wondering about something. I doubt anybody here has any insight on it. There was a video that was uploaded, I don't know, I guess it was a few months ago. And like this guy did like some research capturing like 31 and Moltres, but I noticed the video was a little on the shorter side, and I'm not gonna like discredit him any for it, but like it was about the shiny odds for the legendary birds, and then not too long ago, I know this guy hasn't really liked, I don't really, to the Pokemon community, I don't really care too much for him either, but I'm sure you might have heard of Versilify. Anyway, he made like a video talking about how I think it's Route 11 is like your best bet to see the birds. I'm actually wondering if anybody has like worked on a video where they've gone like basically replicated that stunt from the other video, getting like 31 of the birds just to have them as like the most common spawn. I know it probably wouldn't affect them very much because they're like a super rare spawn, but like just having the 31 chain and then going into that area and continually like going in the Pokemon Center to reset the flying spawns and seeing if there's a higher chance of getting like A, legendary bird spawns, and B, getting shiny legendary birds to show up. I would imagine the chances are very, very slim, but if it helps at all, that would be like really good data to have. God damn, I'm messing this up pretty bad. Come on. I just need to start catching them. I'm gonna be honest, I don't even have really any interest in Pokemon Go. I've like considered installing it, and I might for one specific reason later, but I don't really care much for the premise. Like I might be just a little bit lazy. I don't really care to get out and walk too much, but like I feel like it doesn't really look that appealing to me, and I haven't really found any reason to install it, so I've not got any of these benefits of this, and it took like a friend helping me to get Melmetal. Like, it's been a painful, slow process to complete the Pokédex because of that. I'd love to help out with some of these projects too, but I don't have any way to do that kind of stuff, and I would assume something like 31 Moltres would take ages to collect. Even if you have like a really, really a good account that has like a bunch of them stored. No, I didn't have the interest in it. And the only reason I considered it was Melmetal, and even then, like, I don't really want to install a game over one Pokemon and have to play like a whole month. The one reason I've considered uninstalling it is that I have a feeling that eventually there's going to be a shiny Meltan released, and even though I don't really want to do it for that specific reason, I could like go in, capture it, and then if the hardest part of this doesn't even be like getting some candies and then pushing it to evolve into a shiny Melmetal and then moving it up here once that's done, if they like release a shiny Meltan. Preferably I would like to get two so I could keep one as a Meltan, but that's not something I would really be worried about, because a Melmetal would obviously be way harder to get. Even then, I don't really want to, but that's more on the off chance they decide to make Meltan like forever exclusive to Pokemon Go, which would really suck too. I haven't, like I said, I haven't played it. I don't really care too much for it. I feel a little silly considering it just for a shiny, but I've already invested so much time in this that it's like if they made that option, I would probably do it just because I'm probably gonna go after a near full shiny dex eventually in this, even though I'm not planning on doing any more immediate hunts after Ditto because I don't want to waste the time for it, but I'm probably going to eventually try. I am curious if they'll release like a Mew event though. Like, obviously there's a Pokeball Plus, but it would be really peculiar if they don't leave any way at all to get Mew in the game. like as a shiny or otherwise. Especially since Mew is like so limited and you only get a single redemption from the Pokeball, which is kind of lame because you lose your Pokeball, lose your Pokédex data for any reason or save, you're pretty much screwed. I know the one the Pokeball is, I'm pretty sure the one the Pokeball is like shiny locked too, so yeah. Not that it doesn't matter, like, you can't reset it. Speaking of which, I think if that ever does happen, I doubt it will be anytime soon. If they do, I hope they do. I'm probably gonna stream that if they do. Like I said, I have no idea, but I would actually be willing to stream a shiny hunt from you. Although sitting here or resetting over and over again for shiny Mew could be really insanely boring. It's not very easy to do, and it wasn't very easy with Mewtwo, and I don't imagine they'd make it any easier with Mew. Although I think at that point I'd just be ready to have a Master Ball handy just in case. Okay, good. I'm glad this is going decently. I haven't had one major fuck up in like restarting the chain, thankfully. That's good. I just wish my number I needed to get, like... God damn it, I could have reached it if it had stayed there for like another second or two. Yeah, I could have probably gotten this done a lot quicker if we didn't have to catch so many, and I could just get this to the green ring permanently. Like, it's gonna be nice to have it, but it's gonna suck that it's gonna be so late in the chain that I'll already be that close to 31 that it may not make a lot of difference. I guess let's start using the berries since I don't have a lot of need for them later, because right now I'd be better off just using them to make these initial catches and I have a lot of left easier. Come on. Okay, good. How long have we been going? Okay, I thought for a second we'd actually reach the 2-hour mark, but I don't think we have. Dang, Charizard still hasn't reached 100? I was expecting at least one of these guys would by now. What's going on? Hyper Beam, let me see. I don't think so. I'm actually not sure how his moveset is. Playing on thought, actually, I don't know if I can show it right here. His stats are pretty bad. I can check and show it later, but I'm thinking of replacing this Earthquake with the Rock Slide, and not sure, but I'm thinking Ice Beam, Ice Punch. I don't know if he can actually learn Ice Beam. If not, but yeah. I've got like a decent enough moveset planned for this guy. Not sure what I'm going to do with them online. I feel like Rock Slide is good because, at least as far as I can think of, all the Gen 1 fire types are susceptible to Rock Slide, so you can like have a pretty good counter setup there. At the same time, I know this big boy is pretty slow, so not exactly the highest chance he'd be able to use it. And the off chance you end up in an online match against a Charizard, though, you have like an immediate, easy one-shot if you go first. I can't think of much reason to use Earthquake over it. I've kept it for a while, but the more I think about it, the less purpose I feel like it has. I don't really use my legendaries online, though. I feel like that's kind of cheap. I don't know. And speaking of which, like, you can totally make a good team without legendaries. I don't know why everybody does it. I guess just because there's not any restrictions in this game, but I've beaten so many people with my online team and then have, like, these really garbage setups where they'll, like, dump in, like, 3 or 4 legendaries to fight people just because they're legendaries and they're overpowered. I don't think there's anything more satisfying than beating someone who either like relies on Mewtwo to try and win all their battles, or just somebody who has like no decency and like brings a team of like just Mewtwo and then all three of the birds. It feels good to beat those kind of people because it's usually those people don't have any skill, and it's not easy to beat legendaries. It just goes to prove you can build a good team if you can sweep those kind of teams, though. That's happened to me a few times. I love Alolan Muck for that reason. He's been so good. Let me actually see if I can show his moveset. Yeah, I got him here. Okay. His moveset is actually pretty good for, like, some degree of legendary counter. Crunch for Mew and Mewtwo. And then he's got Fire Blast for Articuno. Although the other two are not something I can really counter with them, but that thing is proven really handy in a lot of battles. Even better, though, when you end up against somebody who just loves to use Mewtwo as a get-out-of-jail-free card for everything, and you bring Muck in, and it's somebody who just immediately assumes that it's going to be a Muck with the Psychic type, and Psychic type, but a Poison type, and tries to hit it with Psychic. I can only imagine the amount of shock that goes on these people's faces when they try to use Psychic and then realize that they're attacking a Dark type and their plan just failed miserably. And the next time I use Crunch from Muck, they're more than likely to have their Mewtwo die. You can pretty much feel the panic in those kind of scenarios. The only bad part of those battles is on the off chance somebody brings like a Mewtwo with Earthquake. That isn't always good. Yeah, I'll show it again, I don't mind. Especially since we're waiting on Ditto to spawn, it's taken a while. What did I bump into? Oh, it's a Ditto. Okay, good. Let's catch it. Hey, buddy, hold still. We just need to capture 11 of you so we'll get a good chain going, please. Oh, brother. Fine, I'll get a berry for you. You know, ironically, I think I'm gonna end up not using my last Master Ball for anything, at least not right now. Unless we get really lucky, like, I doubt this is gonna happen. This is just a completely hypothetical. Shit, that was a mistake. Like I was saying, unless we get really lucky, I'm not gonna use this today, and I'm not gonna use it on the next Shiny Hunt stream probably either, because I don't intend to hunt something that hard. And I'm gonna be after, like, just getting something from the Ditto results, but like I was saying, unless we run to a shiny legendary bird in the sky, this Master Ball is going to go unused. I just haven't had like a hard enough target to waste it on. I've had two others that I have, even though one wasn't intentional. It was more Joy-Con drift, so I ended up doing it to stop the shiny from escaping on me. Both of them might have been used on shinies. Alright, I'll show you my Mewtwo stats, though. I don't mind. He's got, like, really good HP, really good special attack, and really good attack, and I gave him a timid nature, so pretty good. And these are, like, his overall stats, I think, yeah. Planning on giving him, like, some bottle caps once he's at 100, too. Let me check on Charizard really quick. I want to know how much more I've got to do with him. Obviously, it's not going to be right away, but if we get Ditto soon and we get him to 100, then he's getting a gold bottle cap today if we do, because... Well, actually, I forget if I've showed it. I think I did, but just to be safe. I don't remember. His stats are completely garbage, even though I love him. I got him at complete random in the sky, so... He has terrible stats. He needs the gold bottle cap very badly. His nature isn't ideal either, but I've been through a lot with it, and most of my battles, this Charizard, like, online, like, he's been sufficient enough even with his not-so-good IVs, so I'm just at the point where it's like, why bother raising another Charizard? This one's served me well enough that I can golden bottle cap it and give it perfect IVs. Plus, I've spent a lot of time with it. The Charizard? I don't even know if I have the candy for it. or if you mean the which Pokemon, maybe Mewtwo. I don't have a lot of different. I don't think I have any Mewtwo candies. I don't really want to use just the different stat candies on it, even though I could. Mainly just because I wanted to try to like find a way to farm them. The only problem is if I farm Mewtwo candies, I'd have to get a second Mewtwo to go through the trouble of like putting in the Pokeball for candies. I'm not even sure if the one I've got can be used on multiple accounts or not. Like, I'm wondering if you can, like, potentially get one, like, use it on different accounts. I doubt it, though. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe you can do it with level 100s, too, because I know you can farm candies from, like, walking a Pokemon on the Pokeball. Which is actually how I planned to grab the candies for my Melmetal. I was, like, planning on and putting Meltan in a Pokeball Plus, and then getting a bunch of Meltan candy from that, and then giving it to Melmetal. On. Guess we'll use a berry after this. I'm not actually sure what the best way to like farm the legendary candy is. Obviously, you can get it, but it's very, very difficult, very clearly, since there's like only so many. Like, I could probably do the Species King. The only problem is, or not Species, like the normal King, the only problem I have is when I do the normal candy, it's a lot of math trying to figure it all out. Like, even though you've got to do 200 for each stat, it seems like it's more complicated than that, since you have to, like, count up how many of which you're going to do, maybe. Oh, that's time to run. Since you have to do, like, different multiples for each size of candy, that gets a little confusing after a while. I don't know, maybe I'm just not been thinking it through. I think you might actually be able to do, like, one each for the XL candy, I'm not sure. Although I don't know if you can use XL candy to 200 or not. Is there a way to check your catch combo without actually, like, encountering the Pokemon? Like, I know once you bump into them, you'll see it in the right-hand, or not right-hand, the left-hand corner, and you can see it when you catch one, but is there a way to look at how many you've got without actually be doing that? I might try something, too. Somebody mentioned giving some to Oak for the sake of making it easier. I don't know if this is actually is the case, but just to be safe, and it wouldn't really matter if I gave some to him, so I'm not going to use them, so yeah. Send all of these guys over. We're not going to be keeping them anyway. There we go. All you guys are going straight to Oak. Sorry. Yeah, exactly 30. I guess that was a good number then. Alright, there we go. Not a lot of candy, but I mean, I'll take it. Okay, well, I'm actually have to do that. So, I guess, what are the sizes again? I need to look at this. I want to see this for just a second. You got these, there's an L, and then I believe it's XL, but is it just L and XL as well as the normal? I'm not really certain I know the math perfectly. I'll see if I can figure that. I need to... Like, I thought I had capped out one of my Pokemon already doing that, and I didn't think I'd given them 200 of the stat candy. That's why I was confused, and I stopped doing it. I did it with Muck, and I was, like, really confused, so I ended up, like, just saying screw it and didn't bother with it anymore. Well, maybe I should try to figure out the candy totals a little bit later, so I'll make sure I don't have any worries there. I would assume it's like, I don't know, like 50 to the... Well, not 50, it'd probably be a lot more, but pretty sure you can give them quite a huge chunk of the small ones since they require a ton of candy. I don't know where L and XL cap out on. Oh gosh. Right now I'm more concerned about getting it to level 100 though. Like I know about the candies, but my main goal is to get Mewtwo to level 100 so I can give him bottle caps and make his stats perfect. I've been putting more thought into that than I have the candies. Most of the time, people happen to be courteous enough to not use the no restriction setting anyway, but I guess every now and then you run into that one guy who doesn't care and wants to use his perfect IV 200 candy Pokemon against you that are at level 100. I already said level 100, but like, use these to try and cheap out the battle. Thankfully, I haven't ran into too many people pulling that. Getting quite a bit of extra Ultra Balls to work with, thank God. How many do we have? I don't want to run low. Ooh, I'm getting a little uncomfortable with that total, but 210 is still quite a lot to work with, so we'll be okay, I think. The biggest problem is that I don't have a lot of Ditto spawns, though. Let's just start with the berry and try this to try and see if this will help. On. We had more than I thought, though. 7 Ditto is pretty good. We need 4 more, and then we got a chain, like a really good chain, thank God. Let's see, our total is 7, and we need 15 more before we got that ring. That's not that bad, actually. That's pretty good. There's another one right there. Good. Things are getting better right now. Thank God. It's been a long hunt. Please. Fine. Take a berry. Please stop struggling against my Ultra Balls. If we get this Ditto, like, relatively soon, I might consider doing some like a slap bit of online matches to show off my team after we get done, because it'd feel like it'd be fun just to show like all the different progress I've made with the guys I've been working with to use, and not all of them are in my party, I don't think. Let me see. Yeah, we have 2 of them that aren't in here, I think. Yeah, that's right, because you 2 and Melmetal are taking those slots up. Snorlax is the other one. I've already mentioned that since I got to level 100 already, so I mean, no point in putting him in the team. He'll just end up taking up a spot that could be used for someone who needs experience. I'm not sure if I should. I'm not sure what I should do. Like, if you guys want to keep seeing me like get the shine and like going after the second shiny afterwards, we can do that right away. But I kind of want to do some battles myself, and I'm thinking I might delegate the other shiny to like a hunt tomorrow. Like, we're gonna go after Ditto, but ugh, I don't know if I can handle like more than another hour after I get the Ditto. I want to do like, I'm thinking I'm gonna stop around like 3 hours today, even though I could probably do more of these failed captures have kinda gotten me to the point where I just feel a little annoyed with this. When we at 9, I wasn't really paying super close attention. I think that's right. So, I actually have a slight question. I don't know if you know the answer, if anybody knows the answer here, but like, does the capture rate of Pokemon go up when you get like a catch combo? Not the 11, I know about that already. I know that, not capture rate, spawn rate, I mean, bleh. And like, I know for a fact you see a bunch more when you get to 11, but if you start a catch combo of 2 Pokemon, do you actually get a higher spawn rate? Because I was wondering about that. Like, when I went after my second shiny Squirtle for like a hunt, actually, and notice it takes forever for Squirtle to spawn. And it seems like it spawns slightly more when you have a second one, but I can't really tell for sure. Alright then. It's good to talk, and thanks for stopping by anyway. Have a good night. Appreciate you stopping by to watch me shiny hunt. Hopefully I'll end up with a shiny Ditto before the night's over. But yeah. Thanks for watching, dude. Have a good night. I'll be here for a while going after this Ditto. Probably gonna stop shortly after I get shiny Ditto, to be honest. Thanks. Appreciate it. I have the feeling that you'll probably, if you want to watch, it's like any more of this, I'll probably be doing another stream this tomorrow. Like, I can't say with all certainty, but unless I get really, really lucky, there's a good chance I'll be stopping and won't run into the second shiny I'm going to be after very quickly, so I'll probably stop straight after Ditto. Like, good chance I might try for an hour and then stop, but there's a high probability tomorrow we'll be going after a shiny with like the Ditto chain intact so I can ride it into another shiny spawn. You'll know whether or not I have it tomorrow, which I'm pretty sure I will, but you'll know because if I have it, I'll probably have it in my party and with me. Well, I don't know, I probably will though, yeah. I just noticed, I wasn't really looking, but I think we just got a better catch rate. Not much, but I noticed its catch rate has gone from being like an orange to a yellow. Actually, I have an idea. I'm not going to test it right away, but we can get this Ditto. I'm gonna bail out of the cave and go over to the Pokemon Mansion, and I want to see the ring on those Dittos. From what I've seen, like, Pokemon, like the Cinnabar Mansion seems to have, like, easier to catch Dittos. They have, like, a much easier ring, even though they spawn less frequently. And it was, like, at least one down from these Dittos. Maybe not by much, but there's a possibility the ones in Cinnabar Mansion might actually be already at green. So let's go find out. Might as well go check. I mean, hey, worst case scenario, we get something really good out of it. I end up running into another shiny there. Oh my god, I'm gonna freak out a little bit. That'd be good enough that I might even stop the stream after I get the next shiny, even if I don't get Ditto. I'm not really in the mood to put up their jealousy right now, Eevee. We're going Cinnabar, stop being moody over me not petting you every 10 seconds. I'm not putting you in the team right now because I just don't care enough to. Like Eevee, but it's not the most useful battle Pokemon compared to some of the better stuff you can get. Alright, so, yeah. Let's actually see how the Ditto rates go when we get in that floor where they're spawning. At least I think I know where they spawn at, mostly. Whoops. Oh, I don't care about a Chansey. So, we're going down to bottom floor, I guess. Anything spawning over here I should be paying attention? Not really. The only thing I guess I really need to pay attention to would be the Magmar, because Magmar is one of the shinies I don't have, in case it spawns a shiny, but even then, I don't know if there's any other spawns that can happen here. I think the other version has, like, the Grammars, but they're obviously not going to show up in my version, since I'm not playing that version. I think all the others, I already had stuff that I would care for. I'm not going to go after Eradicate, even though I don't have that, because I don't really feel the need to get an Eradicate when I have a Rattata. I saw something over there. Oh, alright, whatever. It said 4th floor when I was looking at it, but I don't even know where the 4th floor is. I'm just going off what I think is the right spot. Alright, almost. Excuse me, ugh. I'm just doing this because this could possibly save some time. Okay, good. We're almost there. Just a little further. Do I think this is the right area? Let's see. Find out. I don't see anything. The only thing I'm worried about is here. It seems like Ditto doesn't spawn super commonly. This mansion, no matter where you go. It does have an easier catch rate, though, it seemed like. What was that? I couldn't tell. I was looking. There's a rat. Yeah, okay, never mind. We're gonna ignore it. Just gotta wait on those Ditto. I'm sure they'll show. Noise, reset the floor. I think this is the spot they show. I know they're in here in this mansion in one of these floors. I don't know which floor is actually the technical best spot to look for it. I just want to check and see if there's an easier capture here. Oh, we'll do like, I think I'm gonna try like one lap in the rooms and then one lap in the room around to check for spawns and then go after, or going back up the staircase to see if I can spawn it that way. That's still yellow. That's fine. Well then, if that's the case, it means we just wasted our time, because even though there's possibility of a faster spawn, if it's or not faster spawn, but cast possibly being easier, it's just gonna be the same color ring, then what's the point in even bothering doing it here? Give me the Ditto. Please. I'd rather not deal with all the problems right now. Oh, that's not something I want to see. Okay, we'll just get out of here. This is going to take forever to look for Ditto in this place. We'd rather go back, and it'd be easier to go back to Cerulean Cave. Then, from there, we will go ahead and actually get... Yeah, we're going to go back to Cerulean Cave, and then from there, we're going to go ahead and get Ditto there, since he'll be spawning faster. Hope I don't need to buy more Ultra Balls. I'm kind of running more low than I anticipated, but 200 is still not that little. So maybe I'm being a little bit paranoid. Oh, fine. Stop being a drama queen. It's annoying seeing that. Every time. There you go. Alright, let's move. Back to Cerulean Cave. It'll take a second, because I only came there because I just wanted to check the mansion to see if the capture rate was lower now. It seemed like they were, like, slightly easier to catch in the mansion. Alright, here we go, back inside. Oh boy. I think we've got a chain of 12, so should have not only frequent spawns, but we're also near 100. We should be getting like really easy capture soon. So this has turned out to be a pretty good hunt so far. So let's see. Golden raspberry, good. But there's another Ditto. Okay, good. Come on. Damn it. That's better. We're like so close to having that chain right where I want it. on, give me that Ditto. Good, okay. Where did we say we were? I think it said 12, but I think this would make us at 13. Let's see. We need 9 more total, I believe, to get easy catches, and then about, I don't know, let's say 20, that's not right, it's 18, I'm not, I'm a brain fart here. I'm not that bad at math usually, but I guess I'm tired. Ugh. Not that bad. 31 then. And we can stop worrying about catching Ditto and just start going up the ladder, really. So, okay, I just realized we're at the 2-hour mark, so we're going to do another hour of shiny hunting Ditto, and then we're going to stop after that. I could do probably 4, but I don't really want to do it, and I'm kind of tired, so rather than making myself feel too exhausted, I'd rather just do so much and then stop. So that's what we're going to do, honestly. I'm going to run to this one. I didn't pay enough attention to the animation enough if it was going to run or not. To be safe. At least I've learned its flee animation this stream. That was helpful. I appreciated that advice. I'm gonna be so happy when we get these, like, one-shot catches. Come on. We're right there. We just need a little more and we're gonna be at that. Alright, we'll use some berries to make it even easier to get there. Pretty sure I've got enough for that to make it doable. Yeah, there we go. Come on. Green and gray would hopefully be good enough. No, really? That's not enough? Seems like even with an excellent, this game loves to screw the player over. Okay, that's better. Another Ditto right beside us, so we're going right at it then. I can feel this. It's getting a little more hype now. We're at a very good number of Ditto. On. I shouldn't have even thrown that. I should have just ran. Shit. Don't let it go. Okay, it still taunted me, so I had enough time to react to it. That one was like gonna run pretty quickly if I didn't move. Oh gosh. Oh, there's 2 more. That's pretty quick, actually. Good, good. Spawning pretty frequently now. Damn it. Damn it. There we go, that's better. Okay, good. Oh, there we go. Yeah, another one. So let's check our total again. I know we got a pretty good Capcom moment, so we're at like fleet. Okay, we got about 6 more. About to be reaping some actual profit from this catching finally. Damn it. I might have just used a berry for that. I could have probably used one sooner, but I wanted to get one normal toss in there first. Could have waited longer, but whatever. Good. I think we are... I don't know. That seemed like a few instances I think we're the And I think the ring turns green earlier than 199, so we may actually see results pretty soon before this. I doubt it, but I mean, never know, maybe. Like, Staryu, I had go green before I got to 100. I think it's just a matter of how hard it is to catch initially, though. Okay, that's a bad throw. I'm gonna still use a berry to be safe. Oh no, maybe not. Let's get out of here then. Shit. Okay, let's at least go check the item spawns. God, I've spent so much damn time in this cave. I'm gonna have this song stuck in my head at this rate. No, not interested. Checking for spawns. What's over here? Nothing. Look at every spot possible. While we wait for another Ditto. So far, nothing. I don't know if I checked every spot. I might double check the bottom. There's another Ditto. And we'll go down there and look a little bit, maybe. If there's any Dittos showing, that is. I don't really want to sit there and wait. Probably wait until I get 31 before I even go down to look at the other spawns. I mean, I don't really need to, but just a matter of having the chance to go look and see if any of the... Oh, that's not good. I mean, another... Or different items could have respawned down there, possibly, on doing this. And then if I have 31, I can increase all odds, so... I mean, hey, why not? Ditto is the primary goal, but I'm not against getting something else. Oh boy, here we go, come on. Let's try the berry. Damn it, I didn't do that right. On, yes, maybe. Okay, awesome. I was actually a little panicked here. It seems like the game sometimes just counts like really crap throws or throws that have just nice, like I can catch a Pokemon with those sometimes more than it does is excellent or great for some reason. I don't really get that entirely. Let's go ahead and see if it's going to spawn in that bottom part. If it does, then we can hunt it while we're checking spawns. If it doesn't, we'll just come back up and do the 31, then go get the stuff and come back. So much profit to make while I'm down here. And there doesn't seem to be a max revive here. Alright, whatever. So, check the fossil spot. I don't see a Ditto. I'm just checking because, I mean, why not? Almost there. You'd think, I don't know, maybe Ditto doesn't spawn this floor. I'll say you'd think it'd show up here, but because I have a high catch rate, but I don't know, all of it's worth more than likely to spawn on. I guess this is one that it can spawn, just not as likely. That went well. Alright, let's see. I'm very curious of the number, because even I didn't pay a lot of attention between crossing the ladders. I think it's only 19 though. Yeah. 3 more. Then we get our, hopefully, very easy catches from then on. I want to double check something. I didn't check the nature perfectly. I'm pretty sure it's right, but I need to make sure. Check summary. These all have timid nature, so yeah, okay, these are definitely right nature. I want to check the stats too. I didn't check them, so I wasn't paying attention, even though I should have been. They're getting better and better, IVs. Okay, that's good. Okay. That's all I needed to check, really. Oh boy. We end up with like a shiny Ditto like before we get a 31, or shiny anything really. That would be a huge shock. Not expecting that, but maybe. That said, like I said, I don't think there's a lot of shinies I'm going to have too much interest in besides Ditto. Lickitung would be probably, yeah, same with the Psyduck and Poliwag, but those can't spawn in some of these floors. I don't know how I'm really wanting Golduck that badly. If I did want it, I mean, to get full decks eventually, but not right now, not badly, because it doesn't look that neat either. On. Good, come on, stay in that ball. Alright. Oh, never mind. Fine, Ditto, you win that round. We'll go chase after another one. Hi there, welcome to stream Chibika TV. Hope you're enjoying it. Doing some shiny hunting. And I guess for about another 50-ish minutes, because I'm just planning on stopping in the next hour. But I hope you enjoy watching either way. Ugh. I may not be the most talkative right now. I've been playing for quite a while, and I'm also a little bit tired from catching so much, and I've lost the chain like once already. There's another one. 3 more, I can make it to the next helpful number so I can get easier catches, please. I think we're going to have to go to the berry, probably. Yeah, okay, whatever. A little more. I don't know how I managed to last so long catching this thing to it in nearly 100. It's hard enough to catch even one of them. Okay, what's our total again? I'm pretty sure it's just 20. Yeah, and this means we got 2 more. Oh. Oh, that was quick. Okay, well. Not super happy about it, because to be honest, this is a pain to hunt these Ditto, but whatever. They just make their captures ridiculously challenging. That went down so much easier than the last few. So glad. Just 1 more and then things are gonna be smooth. I have a feeling we may not actually get the shiny this stream, unfortunately, because I have a feeling that I'll probably end up going on and I'll wait on it, but I get the feeling it won't spawn in time and I'll be too tired to keep chasing it right now. What? I don't know if it's in another language. If it is, I'm sorry, I only speak English. If I'm going to say now, if it's spam, please do not spam here. Okay, we'll use a raspberry. Fuck, I don't care at this point. We've already got all the others. I'm pretty sure this is like either the last or the next to last one I need for easy catching. On. Please, game. Oh, god damn it. It's not done its flee animation, though. There's still hope. Please. I'm just getting kind of low on Ultra Balls, too. Like, I started with 500, but just how hard this has been, it's lowered my numbers so much. Right, let's see the total. Unless I've got the numbers wrong. Yeah, this should be moment that we're finally able to get an easy catch, and now we can enter all green rings every time. It's still yellow. Maybe it was 100. I don't know. I guess we'll find after this one. I might want to run to this one. I think I saw it did the flee, but I can't tell. Or maybe not. Never mind. Okay, now we're at 100 though, so this will answer the question, I guess. Most Pokemon have like a permanently green in-ring around them once you get them to 100 captures, so if it's not green by this one, I'll be very confused. Ditto, where are you? Just need to get one more. Now all of a sudden, when I got a bunch of them, it's not spawning. Great. Let's go down the ladder and go up. Maybe that'll get it. I don't know why it's not spawning so many. I would assume I think at 31 it gives it highest priority spawn too, but I'm not sure. Obviously it's high priority at 11, but it seems like it's not spawning a lot for the number I've got. Oh, it's green. It's at 100 and it's at green now. I noticed that. It's still moving like crazy though, which is annoying, but that can only be fixed with the Maynard berry anyway. I think when you capture more, they might actually start moving less, but it doesn't really matter that much. All I'm really worried about is just getting 100 of them to get that easy capture. Seems like it worked. I'm gonna mute Mac for just a second. My throat's feeling kind of funny. Alright, I think I'm okay now. Sorry about that. My throat was feeling really nasty. What was that? I saw something for a second. Thought I saw something really funny. Maybe I was seeing things. Oh, look, I could have sworn I saw a different looking Pokemon for a second. Not necessarily shiny, just I thought I saw something that looked like it was out of the ordinary, because it didn't look like it. It looked like I saw a different color, but I didn't see sparkles. I didn't really look more than a second. I looked for a second. I think I just saw something on screen and thought I saw something because I'm so tired. Got spent 2 green rings. We did it. We've gotten the easy captures. That was all I wanted. So I could guarantee this stream, and I would like the shiny this stream too. Yeah, okay, there's permanent. I wasn't sure, I wasn't paying attention to the last one, but we've got easy captures from now on. 1 Ultra Ball each is going to be a lot smoother. No longer having near as much trouble with this, thank God. Run. Wait, what? Where is... There's nothing spawning. Oh well, whatever, we'll keep trying. Yeah, I guess I just thought I saw something. That's okay, I don't really care, because I mean... there's not a lot of shinies I need. I was a little curious in case that Lickitung showed up, because I don't have that in shiny yet, and that would be something I'd actually go after, other than Ditto too, if I could see one. I don't know what I should do about getting the spawns faster though. Maybe I can like reset by going up the ladder and down it. Okay, it gave me 2. I guess I haven't been looking. I haven't noticed more than like maybe 2 showing up at a time though. Usually just a small number of Dittos compared to some of the other Pokemon that I've noticed will pop up in larger numbers. Like Chansey goes into a ridiculously high spawn rate here. Even though everywhere else it's a rare spawn, takes up the rare spawn slot, which is annoying, but whatever. I just realized Charizard is 100. I haven't been paying attention. I didn't notice that for so long. Oh my god. Alright, let's just go ahead and put Charizard in the box. I love him, but right now is the time to focus on other Pokemon then. I have a Blastoise that I've got recently, like I said, that would probably be best suited for putting in that slot, which he might be the one I put in there. Let's see. Give me a second. I gotta figure out what I want to put there, because I reorganize everything and I don't know where everything is exactly. Let me see, who is in my party? We're missing 2, right? But Snorlax is already removed. Actually, looking at it, I guess Blastoise is the only one that needed to be in here that wasn't, so okay. Alright, Blastoise, you get to be put in. Then you'll be put in place of Charizard, since Charizard is now 100. Meaning Charizard is finally able to be Golden Bottle capped. We'll do it at the end of the stream, regardless if we get our shiny or not. And even if I do fail that, I mean, I doubt I won't. I'll still be returning to try and do that again, but I mean, I don't know what I was going to say there. We're going to bottle cap Charizard into an perfect IV Charizard, because this is done, though. How many more do I need for this chain to be at its target? 3. It's not that bad. Well, hopefully the spawn rate ups by the time I get to 31, so we haven't been seeing a lot of Ditto, to be honest. Even if we don't, though, I mean, now the spawn rates in general are just up a ton. That shouldn't be as bad as, like, trying to grab another 31 chain of these guys. So, I mean, I wouldn't be upset with having to restart if I get a different shiny or if I end up not completely getting what I want, but I am gonna sleep mode this if I don't get it. 29. Bad. This should be 30, right? Surely the spawn rate's gonna increase, or is it? Like, 2 is not a lot. Got so many Ditto. One more and we got our 31 chain. Whew, we've been working a long ways to get this far, but here we are, one more. And then the chain is at maxed out shiny odds. We have a lure active, I'm pretty sure we do, but just to be safe. Okay, good. I wasn't certain, I thought so, I just wanted to know for sure. Yeah, last Ditto, so I can get this chain where I need it and then move on to get shiny Ditto to hopefully spawn. There we go, we got our 31 chain. Alright, boys. It's just a matter of resetting the spawns over and over. It's become so much, and oh, we got another person to level 100. Awesome. Kabuto's now level 100. Not actually sure who I should put in this place. Give me a second, I'm gonna have to think. There's gotta be some that I want to put in here that I'm not remembering. This is good though, we got 2 Pokemon we can bottle cap now. I kind of want to mess around with that Alakazam some, but I'll put this guy in. It's been one of my shinies I've been using, and I'm gonna put it in so I can use it as a flat Pokemon to get out of here easier. If I need to, that is. We'll just be looking around now and see if we can spot a Ditto. Not a lot of Dittos, there's some, but it's only 2 right now. Maybe when I go and reset the spawns, it'll show up with more than 2. We're at our maximum odds. Hi there, Plasma Wolf. Welcome to stream. And I don't really care much of their Silphi, but I don't like his videos that much, but he's provided some interesting information, like the stuff on the legendary birds, but I feel like I'm kind of neutral on Silphi, so I don't really want to get involved with that, sorry. I don't really care much for his stuff, because I'm pretty sure he did put out some false info, so there's that, but he's also provided good info, at least regarding legendary bird spawns. Thankful about that. That said, I don't care about him causing drama. Ugh. The last thing I want to get involved with. Okay, let's just start hitting the ladders, I guess, because that's the only thing I can think of that'll get more Dittos to show up. Oh, I'm curious about something. I guess we'll look around the room, but it doesn't seem like there's more than, like, maybe 2 active at a time. 1. Yeah, there's 1, but is there any other? It's only showing a single 1 right now, and the most I've ever seen pop up was 2, and it's not rare because Snorlax is the rare spawn here, so there's a second one, but it's taking forever to spawn. What the hell? Neat. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be going for a whole lot longer, but you're welcome to hang out and watch while I am here. I'm going to be doing, like, another 30 minutes of stream because I've been going on for, like, I guess 2.5 hours, but it's nearly turning into a 3-hour stream, and I'm stopping at 3, and I don't really have it in me to do a long stream right now. Spent so much effort doing this that I kind of lost the urge to keep going for a long while. Great. It would be probably a little better if they showed up in higher numbers, but they're barely spawning. Oh, never mind, there's 3, but is that the cap? Oh, there's 4, okay. The biggest problem with this is that they're small and there's so many different spawn points. I don't know what the best point to try and observe them from is, because then I need a way to see all the Ditto so I can make sure I don't go down a ladder without missing them. Guess let's just keep doing it. Oh man, put so much effort into this hunt. I really hate that I'm this tired because I would like to end this tonight, but I get the feeling we're gonna have to do this tomorrow and do this for a few hours instead. I don't think I'm gonna be able to keep doing this for a whole lot longer. On one hand, though, this isn't too awful because I'm pretty sure I'll recognize Ditto's shiny if it shows up. It's got a really distinct blue color to it. That's it. I still barely recognize Ditto's cry. Actually, let's listen to the Pokédex for a second. That might help. I think I know what it is, but I'm not certain that's a Ditto noise I'm hearing. Yeah. Cry. How do I do that again? Here it is. Yeah, okay, that's a Ditto. I wasn't sure if that's a Ditto noise or someone else. Let's set the spawns back again. This is honestly like the worst part of the shiny hunts, in my opinion. The catching isn't exactly much better, but like It sucks getting like to 31 and then being forced to wait God knows how long for your shiny to spawn on you. It can be anywhere from like 10 minutes to 10 hours. I typically don't have to wait more than like 4 hours per shiny, but it varies, so you never know. Never fun wasting time getting the chain up and then nothing shows, though. We're going to be doing this for quite some time, I can already tell. Ugh, alright, go down. Alright then. Thanks for stopping by to watch anyway. Have a good day or night. Actually, a good night, I guess, since you said you're an owl, but... yeah. Thanks for having a... or not owl, I mean, bleh, whatever. I'm just tired. Have a good night, Plasmid Wolf. Jeez, I'm tired, I can feel it. I'm gonna tough it out, though, and keep trying. There's nothing so far. I don't even know if there's another floor that's got a better ladder, because I've seen one other floor that spawned the Ditto, and I don't know if that's got a very frequent spawn rate. Let me try them, I guess, and see if there's one that'll show it up as much as I've gotten these Dittos. That one spawned one, but it was kind of far off. I guess I'll try doing the ladder again. If it's here, it's like too far to easily observe, it looks like. I mean, it shows, but it's pretty far from the ladder. So, let's try this again. Can I see anything here? No, there's not really that much. It's just the same stuff and not any Dittos. Alright. We'll just keep checking ladders till I find one that works, if we can even find one. I've got good memory of which ones I've gone to. Not gonna be that one at the top there. Check this one though. It's always Snorlax and Rhyhorn first. It's over here anyway. Okay, let's go back down and see if there's anything showing. So far, my best bet seems to be just going up and down any ladder and getting the spawns to reset, because none of them have shown any better results. I think I've been down this one, but I guess it doesn't hurt to look again. Yeah, okay, I've been down that one for sure. Alright, fine. Let's see. How many ladders have we not checked? There's like probably 2 at most, I would assume. Well, I didn't mean to go back on that one, shit. Alright, up. Guess I could like survey the room before I go down, but I don't know what to do. I know what shinies look like, so I know how to like keep my eye open for one, but finding one could be another problem. If we go down here, I guess we can check. I think so, but I'm gonna see to be safe. Yeah, we went up there and down there just to see. Alright. One other ladder that I know to check. Oh, I didn't mean to do that, though. Oh, we'll be waiting for a while. Ditto, but it's nothing special. It's the only one I can think of that I haven't looked at. Maybe. Something should spawn in this spot, though. I would assume, unless something's wrong. Alright, fine. Wait, what? Nothing spawning? Normally there's something here. Try one more time on this ladder. Look around the ring first, though. Even with the chain, they're just not spawning very much. Only other thing I know to do is to like look into Pokemon Mansion and see if there's a higher potential spawn rate. That ring, but I don't imagine there is. Yeah, I'm just gonna go bump it. I want to double check my chain. I'm pretty sure it's a 31. That's a 31. I saw the number. Alright, well, we're gonna just keep going and trying to find anything, really. Alright, let's go down the ladder. If anything shows up, we'll go back up, then we're gonna go check the mansion after the next set of spawns. That was nothing but a Zubat, so that's not gonna help any. Whoops. Whatever. We'll grab some items too while we're here, I guess, but I don't have a lot of hope that this next spawn's going to be a shiny Ditto, even though I really would like it to be. And we can finally go and get it done, although we're probably going to have to stop at that tonight. At least we're getting plenty of items spawned. We'll check all the items while we're in here then, rather than wait around. If they don't spawn, we can always recheck them later. Nothing. Great. What's our lure count again? I'm pretty sure we have a ton of Ultra Balls, but we don't have a ton. I don't know. Not a ton of Ultra Balls. Ton of lures, not a ton of Ultra Balls. I want to know what our lure count is. 460. That's pretty good. Then do one little thing and see. What was it I was trying to actually look at again? I was trying to get my Ultra Ball count, I think. 11. That's not that bad. I want to see. For like a shiny, that's more than enough. Especially if I'm just getting 2 of them. Unless I end up needing to restart the chain later by getting a different shiny that's better. Let's look down here, and then we're going to go check the mansion for spawns. Then, if we don't get the next 20-ish, we'll be done tonight, unfortunately. Sucks that things are going like this. I'd love it if I could just get shiny. Whatever. At least the Ditto spawned a little faster this time. Okay, yeah, there's not very much of anything going on right now. Just well, there's a lot of spawns, but I mean, that's not really that big of a deal. That's always gonna be a lot of spawns, probably. Hit 31 count. So many blocking my way, even though they're not what I'm looking for. If only they'd showed up earlier when I actually needed the catch combo. I don't think it's respawned yet, that's fine. already checked here and got one. Oh my. Alright, well, in that case then, just get the fuck out of this room and go straight to the Pokemon Mansion. I should probably avoid these things. I'm not very focused right now, and I'm getting cut off in a lot of spots, so it's kind of hard to walk past them, too. Almost. If it shows up at any moment, that make me so much happier. Nothing. Nothing is shown. Alright, I guess we'll go towards the Pokemon Mansion to look around and see if we get better Ditto rates. Literally all we're gonna do there. If we don't, then we'll come back here. Hunt for the remainder of the time. Yeah, okay, I guess we're going to Pokemon Mansion for a little bit to see if there's a better Ditto rate while we've got 31. If they get higher spawn rate there or here. We'll find out in just a moment. Maybe a little bit before we get there, though. You know what? Let's take care of some business while we're doing this right now, then. Check. Oh no, we'll on our way back, actually, and we check there, unless they don't need to. Yeah, I'll do my bottle caps right now, but I'll wait. Alright, back over to Cinnabar for a little bit. Just gotta make sure everything's all good. Alright, here we go again. What a dreadfully slow process, unfortunately. Ditto, it showed up pretty quickly. Imagine I'll do that though, now that I've gotten a ton of them. Bad chance he's still a rare spawn, so waste slots. More showing up on average, but not a bunch on like every floor. It's not like more than one looks like. What down here? I wouldn't know what the hell fourth floor means in this context. I would assume here though. Well, we're gonna see what happens. This is like an extra Ditto spawn thing or nothing. Right now, it appears like there's literally no impact on Mansion having more. There's one, but not saying much. One is pretty normal. I kind of think this might be a better spot to like hold out for the spawn, though. I guess we'll see. Even if it's not much, if it's like resetting and I can like consistently see that Ditto there. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, there's one on the screen every time I come here. There seems to be one up when I go up the staircase too, so I think I'm gonna stick to the mansion then, because I might be mistaken, but it looks like there's a pretty high odd of very easily spottable Ditto on both floors. Whereas I don't really have a lot I can monitor. Or in, well, you know what I'm talking about, in Cerulean Cave. Right here, I can just keep resetting it, though. So, next 15 minutes will be dedicated to this, unfortunately. Hopefully we'll get a shiny Magma or Ditto from this, and that'll give me reason to stop. Very, very nice, if nothing else. Probably not gonna happen, though, unfortunately. Come to think of it, check on some stuff while we're here, since nothing better to do. You two Astro see told me to. Once. Well, I don't know if mine's good enough or not, let's see. I want like a certain CP. See what he wants. Yeah, here, that Mewtwo, it's got a special vibe to it. So just Radiant Strength, wonderful. Thank you, show me I'm truly amazing Pokemon. Mewtwo Master. Okay, cool, I was wondering how I did that. That works. So he just talks to me about how Mewtwo's doing. Neat. Actually, we'll reset the spawns first, and then we're going to come back and look at the other guy who's got Melmetal and see what he says about Melmetal. I haven't actually thought to do this yet, so I mean, worth it to check this out. I'm going to do some of this like later on the last stream, but I'd rather not bother now at this point. I have something to do on waiting on this Ditto spawn, hopefully. A little slow though. I don't know, maybe it's not better. The only thing thing's better is that it was giving me a Ditto every time, but now it's not doing that. Another 2 or 3 times that that needs to be done to like get enough testing to know absolutely for sure though. Something else in that room I thought, let me see. Give me a second, I lost track of where my mouse is at. Oh, there it is. Oh man, I had a sneeze that I could feel and it's not happening, so I guess I'm alright after all. Well man, see, I'm the Melmetal Master. I see the ultimate Melmetal. Wonderful to see a truly powerful Melmetal even just once. Hear that Melmetal got a special vibe to it. Itself, it just radiates strength. Wonderful. Thank you. Showed me an amazing Pokemon. The time of the Melmetal Master. Cool, we got another legendary Pokemon tile. Makes sense that it'd be like no trainer battle, I guess, since they're legendary. Alright, let's see. This is seeming like a pretty good spot to try this. I don't know. I'm not sure which spot is a better hunting spot, though. I kind of feel like there's more spots that you can see it, and cave you'd be better there, but I don't know. If I don't get it tonight, we'll do some research and see. But I have a feeling we'll end up... I don't know where we'll go, but I was thinking maybe we'll end up in the cave again, so I saw a lot of them in there. Hey Wayne, good to see you. Oh yeah, that sucks. I hate when I go to a restaurant and they end up messing up the order. So yeah, welcome back. Hope your food was good anyway. Still hunting this Ditto, and nothing has showed up shiny, but we finally got 100 Ditto, what was I even saying? Yeah, we got 100 Ditto, so the capture is easier, and on top of that, Ditto is spawning pretty well, and we got max shiny odds for it at the moment, so it's just a matter of playing the waiting game now. Unfortunately, I'm not even sure where the best Ditto spawn point to do this is, so we're going to be sitting here for a little bit. I'm gonna call stream in the next 10-ish minutes anyway, because I'm not in the mood to do like another hour of this right now. We'll do this tomorrow if we don't get good results. Huh. This might work more than Cerulean Cave, because there's 1 or 2 Ditto that usually spawn like the moment I go down the staircase, and there's usually a chance of one spawning up here too, so this seems like a good place to look for it. Can't really tell. It's really a niche Pokemon for battling anyway. It's not like it's super useful, like you have to waste a turn transforming, but it can be pretty useful for like certain scenarios. Like I'm not entirely sure, but I believe you could like use it to like, you could probably use it in like a legendary fight to like try to get it to copy Mewtwo or copy really any legendary, and then use some of the moves against it. Like if you had Mewtwo, you could Shadow Ball it, but obviously I think that's probably a fair chance your opponent could do the same thing as the Ditto. That could get hit pretty easy. Biggest flaw Ditto is it has to waste its turn like transforming. More than anything, I'm getting it just for show, I guess, but now that I think, I'm like the main purpose of a Ditto, which is really ironic and makes it kind of pointless to bother in the first gen, aside from the fact it's there, but main purpose of this thing is to get it for breeding purposes, because Ditto can get like I'm pretty sure Ditto can like pass on really good IVs like any Pokemon. I don't know how that works entirely, but I've read like there's a method with like 6 IV Pokemon you can use to like breed one and get all 6 perfect IVs passed on, and Ditto is like compatible with almost every breedable Pokemon, so you could breed it with Ditto and then use it to get really, really good Pokemon for just about any species. There's also and like one other really, really good purpose you can use Ditto for. I've never tried it. I didn't know about it until a while. I don't think I found out about it until just recently. It's use it for breeding to be like a foreign Pokemon. Apparently it breeds at the higher chance of like breeding it shiny, as long as you have like 2 Pokemon from different regions. Not like Pokemon regions, but say somebody has like a Japanese Pokemon and you have an American Pokemon, somebody trades you their Japanese Pokemon, then it has a much higher rate of like spawning, or not spawning, but like, well, you know what I mean. It has a higher rate of breeding a shiny out of it because the parents are they're from 2 different countries. Not guaranteed, obviously, but for that reason, if you get like a foreign Ditto, apparently it maxes out your chances of being able to get a shiny, and it works because it's compatible with like just about everything you can breed it with. Obviously, that doesn't matter in this game, since this game doesn't have breeding, though. So that wouldn't really make a difference no matter what. I'm not even sure what I'm going to really use this thing for other than display purposes, to be honest, because, I mean, I might try it in a few online battles, but Ditto seems like a kind of Pokemon that's not great. Not bad. I've seen like some interesting videos on. There's a guy on YouTube who did like a challenge to beat first gen, like the entirety of the first gen games, Red and Blue, with the Ditto, and succeeded. Maybe that was Yellow, I don't remember, but I think his name is Picaspre Yellow or something like that. And he made some really, really interesting videos on that. And then afterwards he did one on Crystal, and for the interesting part about that was it plays out a lot differently, and on top of that, Ditto, like, it's not got the greatest moves since it's dependent on its opponent to get its stats and get moves, but it works surprisingly well with Struggle, and then you can get all the way to the end of the game, but Red is like way too strong to actually beat with the Ditto. So everything but Red is basically doable. From what I've read, there's like a slight possibility you can beat Red with a level 100 Ditto, but it boils down to you having a certain event item that will guarantee you 100% crit rate, and you have to have like really good luck, so basically safe to say it's impossible. I'm not gonna say too much about it other than like it involves a struggle a lot. If you want to see it, I recommend watching it. It's really good. I only just found out about the guy like not too long ago. I think I saw one of his videos and then checked out his other stuff like a while later, but he makes a lot of cool stuff, like it's stupid stuff. Like there's like the series he does where he makes these videos. There's mainly about Pokemon games where it involves setting the game up where it gets stuck in a soft lock and finding a way to break the soft lock. They're really, really neat videos. One of them I really, really enjoyed was like he did like an Emerald version thing where it wasn't Emerald, I didn't Ruby Sapphire or whatever. He had like an Electrode, basically delete every move on this Electrode, but self-destruct, and let's see, what else is there? I think it's gonna be like level 30. Well, it might be able to get out at a different level too, but basically it couldn't escape where it was at. You had to get, like, I think it's, I don't remember the details of this. You had to, like, pause your HM Pokemon, and like, get rid of any means of escape, and for, like, the soft block to work, and then you could, like, see a really bad soft block where you could only get, like, one really small means of getting out. It's worth checking out. It's a good video. Recommend and like checking out his videos. I don't mean to go off on tangents and talk too much about other YouTubers, but I do like to talk about channels that I find really good, so some recommendations if anybody wants some other stuff to watch. We're not gonna get this Ditto today, are we, unfortunately? It's not spawning, I might get lucky, but we got like less than 4 minutes left. Yeah, it's not gonna spawn in time. I'm gonna have to try again tomorrow. Oh well. That's a shame. We went through a lot today, and it just resulted in not very much happening. I was so happy to get so much done today, and like, well, I don't know what I was trying to say. Can't remember what I was actually going for, but yeah. So that'd be my shiny collection, nothing else, but still. It's a little unsatisfying getting this far only to not be able to find the shiny I want. At the same time, this has been a very, very hard capture, so just getting all these Pokemon captured in general has been a challenge. Getting 100 to get an easy cap, so hopefully next stream will go much better. We'll see, I guess. Ugh. Well, each time we got 2 minutes. Well, after I get done with this, like, next 2 minutes of searching, I'm just gonna go get some Pokemon, like, capped out in their stats, so we're stopping after that. I would like to continue searching to a little bit, but not really. I mean, I'm at the point where I'm stupid tired and I just want to stop, so sorry. I hate to give up on this hunt tonight, but there's no way I'm not going to be too drained to keep going. I've been going for so damn long. I just want this Ditto now. It'll be over. Ditto, why don't you just spawn already? God damn it. And there's still nothing. God damn it. Oh well. Less than 60 seconds. It was a good enough day regardless. we're getting out of the Pokemon Mansion. We're gonna go down the long way just in the off chance something happens, even though I doubt it will. Just to take the chance of more Ditto encounters. But I have a 99% feeling we're not going to run into a shiny tonight, unfortunately. What a lame set of circumstances. We got everything ready and we just couldn't get the shiny tonight. Checking the last few spots I can think of to check. But we pretty much got nothing. Okay, whatever. Not even gonna bother save. Well, I'm not save. I don't know. I'm not likely going to though, because I'm gonna keep it in sleep mode so it doesn't lose the chain. All right, let's go get this done. We'll go get set up for getting those bottle caps done right now. Let me check something though, really fast. Thought I saw something over here, maybe. Oh, all right. Looking, I thought maybe I saw a Ditto on the other side. Not that it would matter, since it'd be a normal Ditto. Probably, anyway. Alright, here we go. I don't even care right now. Unless something shiny pops up that I don't have, we're not going to even care. It doesn't really matter going from point A to point B. Two Ditto, huh? Neat. Not that it matters. Oh, there's 3 here. Interesting. Let me see something really quick. Try jumping back on that floor. Moment or two. Ditto spawned here, like, relatively quickly. But only one this time. Still. Spawned a second Ditto, or was that a single Ditto? I've used this one. Oh no, there's 2. Try one more reset on this floor, but I think we're done already. Still, this is like what I think it means. Like, what I'm seeing here, there have been very consistent Ditto spawns, and I've seen up to 3 in a pretty enclosed little room. Meaning that there could be a very good spot to camp here. Interesting. See how it spawns here this time. Probably need more Ditto, like a few more. I just want to observe. Well, it's definitely spawning 1. I'm gonna do it again to see, because I've been noticing there were normally 2, but to be safe and see. Oh no, there's another one. We're still looking, but this is probably all the information I need is to remember this floor, and then to remember to come back here and try doing it here, since this has been a very common Ditto spawn point now. Like, a large number of Ditto pulling in this room multiple times. Yeah, this is definitely a good spot. I'll come back to the spot. 3 Ditto. And they're all pretty easy to see, usually. So, that bodes well for what I'm looking for. Very well. That actually means that I should probably be able to find what I want without too much trouble, hopefully. I guess we'll see. There's like 3 of them spawning, and that's very, very good, though. So we have a new spot to look into, because it's getting me more Dittos than I did at any other spot. Hey, yeah, whatever, you gotta do stuff right now. Stop worrying about it. Sorry, but I cannot be focused on petting you every 5 seconds, even though I like you, Eevee. Every time I have to do anything, you fuss about it and make a big deal out of not being pet. Alright, so... Oops, that's right. I don't know what that is. I think it's just a bit of wireless interference. My controller wasn't going exactly where I wanted it. Let's go down to the daycare now. Ignore all these. I'm pretty sure none of these are new shinies that I haven't gotten, or at least would be. They did show up. So we're all good, even if something new did show now. At least from that particular area. Right. Yeah. Hyper training. Start with Kabutops. Oh, he's not in the party. We have to fix it really quick. Give me a second. Hold on a second. I'm looking at something. I want to check something really fast. Might take a minute or two. Not really a big deal. I should probably just look in my party instead, but I don't need to look here. I'm just checking this. He's got perfect stats. Good. Not what I was looking for, though. I want to look at Mewtwo for a moment. Like I said, I should have looked at my party instead. Check. There we go. There's those. He's got 95. Okay, I just wanted to see that. I don't know why I just wanted to look at that. Not what I came here for. First Charizard. He's at the top, probably. There he is. Add to party. We'll add you in back where you were at. And then Blastoise, as much as I love you, buddy, we're gonna have to put you in a different spot so I can get Kabutops in here. Okay. Oh, we definitely passed it. I wasn't sure. I was going to count that to myself. Rat. Yeah, so we're still not there yet. Okay, we should be there. Good. I had these logs so it'll be easy, so let me just see really quick. So, yeah. Okay, Kabutops, you're going first because you have not that much to do, really. And Kabutops needs, let's see, HP and attack, so we'll do attack first. Yeah, there we go. Then we'll do the HP after that. Or actually, I hate to like jump back down and not do it both in one, but I don't want to screw up. And I just checked, did it. I don't want to forget and fuck up. I don't know if I did it just right. One more, yeah, okay, it's special attacks. When I attack, I mean bleh. Let's see what his attack actually changed to. Pretty good. It's not perfect, is it? No, I don't think it is. So now we just need to make sure. Actually, it is perfect as it's going to get, but that's not what I meant. Now we're going to do hyper training on him again and give him perfect HP. See, there we go. Yeah, there we go. And now that we've done this, we'll have another perfect Pokemon with perfect diabetes. Not really perfect, I guess, but it's good enough. Yeah, we're going to hyper train Charizard this time with the golden bottle cap. All. Yes. Charizard is getting hyper training on every single stat, so it'll be good. No, we're done now. That's all we needed. Let's check our stats, though. Summary. And perfect IVs. There we go. Best every category. Now that hyper training paid off. Now he's got all the best stats because I used hyper training on him, and he seems to be significantly stronger too. Cool. Alright, that's all we had to do. We're gonna do one more thing, and that's we're gonna go back. I'm gonna stay in the spot that I need to for the sake of hunting down Ditto, just for the sake of saving us time. put these two back. So Blastoise, you're going back in. And where is Dragonite? Should be not that far though. There he is. Place of Charizard. Sorry, Charizard, I need to get shiny found. Or we'll do the rest of the hunt next stream. Unless they run into it on the way there, that would be very, very likely. Oh my god, Eevee. Why are you pouting so much? Normally aren't this snooty over everything, because you're not in the party. I'm not battling, but right now you're being, like, constantly begging for attention. It's annoying. Okay, in the mansion, didn't go back to the Ditto spot. Like I said, I don't think we're going to run into it right now, because I have a feeling we're just going to end up going, it'll be a bunch of common spawns and no shinies. Could be wrong. We're just setting up at the moment. I would take whatever at this point, I feel like, though. Wait. I think it's over here, right? Yeah, I think so. Let me make sure. Did this like once or twice to verify this is the right room. This looks like we're at the right spot. See Magmar, but that's not what I'm looking for though. On any Dittos? One. And normally I'll pop up and run the same area and like pretty close together. Yeah, there's three of them. This is the room. But just to be safe, I'll check it again. Alright, down to check one more time. Any second they should show up. 3 Dittos that normally pop up here, usually 1 if nothing else. I've seen consistent chances of them being like 1. Okay, well, seems like it's not going to show up in too many. Oh well, it's alright. Let's go ahead and get up the staircase. I think I remember my spot. Anyway, yeah, I'm done tonight. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you had a good time watching. I had spent a long while doing this. I'm tired, and I'm pretty much ready to go ahead and stop the shiny hunt. I've been going on for so long. So, yeah, I'm going to stop it here. Like I said, I'm exhausted, and I've been at this for 3 hours. I know it's not that long, but for me, that's a longer stream, and I'm just exhausted, so I want to stop. Ugh. Either way, thank you all for stopping by, and hope you all had a great time, like I said. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye. Take care.